Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. We're so glad you're with us today. We've got 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and this is quite the lineup. It really is. I think we've been saving everything all week for this show. This is really, really cool jewelry that we have. So much brand new on the way. Incredible values. I can show you a nearly 10-carat emerald today. I can show you 4 carats in pink and yellow diamonds together and nothing else. We've got Tanzanite earring studs that are huge, emerald cuts. We've got Rubellites. They look like amazing rubies. They're so stunning. We've got amazing, oh gosh, the Tanzanite pendant. Wait till you see this. We've got blue zircon. It is a really, truly, I would say, spectacular show. If I had a better adjective, I would use it. It is such a great show. I'm glad you're with us. I hope you can stay for the duration. It is an incredible day, and of course, we are celebrating today. This is Tony's birthday, director extraordinaire, so we wish him a happy birthday. And Tony, we thank you for all you do. And lucky for him, he gets to have a double shift today. We're going to always, I know, we're going to be quite, it's going to be good because we get to celebrate even more. 6 hours today, 3 hours this morning, 3 hours this evening. So we're looking forward to that. So again, so many of you know Tony from so many years here, doing an excellent job behind the scenes there, pressing the buttons, getting the graphics for you, helping y'all out. So again, wish him a happy birthday if you are on socials. And we're so proud you're with us because this is where we're going to celebrate really all throughout today and then tomorrow as well. So this is a really exciting day. We've got Sphene. I've got a color change Sphene. It's actually going to be a very affordable way to experience color change Sphene because it's actually in a necklace, which doesn't sound like that should be affordable, but it is. And then we also have some Tanzanite. So I've got 2 actually. We're going to see the really, really big emerald cut. And then we've got a gorgeous round, really cool in the bridge. And you name it, we got it too, because if there's something you need, maybe you're looking for a 3-carat yellow diamond. I've had one yesterday, and that was last night and this morning. We got to look at it. That was a cushion cut. I actually have an emerald cut here. So really ramping up the rarity. I have maybe the prettiest Diaspore I've ever seen. It's a huge radiant cut. Reminds me of the one everyone missed out a while ago in a pendant. So lots to get to today. Let's take a look at our first item. We've got a spectacular show. It's going to be good. And this is really, I think this is one of those really bright, just kind of like doesn't even really look real because it's one of those perfect stones in tourmaline and actually kind of looks like a really decadent sapphire. And so it's 112-7970, and this is a really a nice one of a kind to get for a tourmaline lover because it's actually going to be, it's labeled as a pink tourmaline, but it really is that Rubellite color we love. So you've got the pinks, the reds, the purples all together. It's a carat 95 in the emerald cut, plus 73 points in the diamonds as well. And they're going to frame it. They're going to go down the sides, going to give you a nice, nice look there. And in the yellow gold, excuse me, it's going to be white, yellow, or rose gold. You decide. So that's a really, really gorgeous stone, I would say. I mean, it really looks like we see sapphires and spinels that if they were that color and that clarity and that cutting, they would be in the tens of thousands of dollars. Well, tourmaline is very important too. And this is really, I'm going to call it Rubellite because it really is. I mean, it's labeled as a pink. That's only going to help you save a lot of money because it really is. It's that color distinctively we want, but typically, with the Rubellites, you have to deal with a lot of inclusions, and most tourmalines do have those. But this is one of those very clean, and that's why they said, good lapidary recognizes what he's working with or what she's working with. To know that if you've got an exceptionally high clarity stone, you want to show that off. And there's a lot of ways you can do that, but the number one way is with the emerald cut, and you see it there, the flashes of color. There's a reason I'm around a lot of gems, and I've always had an affinity for the emerald cuts. I think they're just an elegant, glamorous way, but it also inherently just shows you it's an important stone. So I love to see that. Let's take a look at it on the hand here as well, so you can see how bright. What you look for in Rubellites is really that fuchsia into red. It's where it's a really fine line between those hot pink fuchsias into the reds, and you've got both here. So that's just a great stone. I mean, beautiful. And my job is to make sure that every one of a kind we have, which there are hundreds of them today to get through, they all have to go. And the way to do that is with a fantastic value. So even if the bag says $3,999, I'm going to take it lower for you on this Sunday. End of the week is here. And of course, what a fabulous, fabulous week it's been. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. We've had a lot of really cool pieces throughout the week, but it's going to continue. And we're going to wrap it on over to into our new week tomorrow. But this is where Sunday, it is a party day every week. This is the way we go. Not even going to be $19.99. So remember that emerald cut rare, tourmaline being October's birthstone, one of those really lucky October birthdays out there because they get all these choices. They get the most color for sure because they have opals and then they have tourmalines, right? So between those two, you have literally thousands of colors you can choose from, and this is one of the top ones in the tourmaline family. Let's go ahead and get a great value for you. It's not $1,900, not $1,500. We're going extra super duper crazy low on everything we do today. Promise you that. You will walk away from the show today at 1 o'clock going, I can't believe what I just witnessed. I saw some of the most crazy values that I've ever seen. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just really struggling with the voice today, so just give me a second to take a sip of water. Then we'll get you a better price, I promise. All right. All better. That's good. We're ready to go. Not $14.99, not $13.99. I will make it $1,299 for the ring. So that's going to be a really cool piece. And yep, one caller gets it. 30 seconds on that one. And then, are you ready to see the floral ring? The floral has, I've seen a lot of jewelry. You have too. There's been a lot of cool fancy colors we've seen as well. Pinks and yellows that are usually primary to one stone. What we're going to see today is a floral ring. I've never seen anything quite like it. It's got huge yellow diamonds and then lots of pink and lots of yellows to go behind it. So we'll see that coming up. If you love floral jewelry and you love unique colors of diamonds, get ready to see what that's all about. Plus we have that yellow diamond. I've got an emerald cut. It's a 3-carat 01. It's an emerald cut. That's extremely rare. We've talked about it with this Rubellite. Gets even more unusual when you're talking about diamonds, and we will have that on the way as well. So if you're in the market for a 3-carat stone, well, we've got a good one for you today. And then 2 Tanzanites, like I mentioned, the big emerald cut is here, and we're going to have plenty of affordable also. So that's going to be coming up. Mandarins are here, and there's something that looks like a big diamond. I had a white diamond yesterday. It was a 1-carat. What if I could get you a carat 60 that looks like this? Take a look at that. That's going to be a special piece for my diamond lovers later on. I've got it on the hand here. Look at what that is, because sometimes, you know, with diamonds, the struggle is real on the color and the clarity, and you pay so much more for those really extreme, you know, if you want to get every category of the 4 C's, you want to get the carat weight and the big cut, and you want to get that great clarity, and you want to get a good color, you're going to pay dearly for that. Look what we have there. Is that not white and bright and beautiful? So stick around if you like a lot of big white diamonds, because I think you're going to like that one. All right, back to the Rubellite we go for $12.99. Let me know if you like that one. And sorry, our wheel is leaning a bit today. So again, that's just something to keep in mind. Everything's going to lean a little bit to the right side of your camera there. But here we go. This is item number 1125958. Here's our blue sapphire. It's a new one. It's royal blue. It's got this great clarity to it, which is unusual to get with a sapphire. We know that. And it's actually going to be our beautiful halo. This is as traditional as it gets. If it's good enough for the royals to be carried through the generations and be maybe the most recognized and important piece in the world, I think it's good enough for us, right? Platinum, 64 point on the blue sapphire. 15 points in the diamonds, but you wear it every single day. You pop it on the neckline, whether you're stacking it and layering it with other necklaces that you already have and love, whether you want to just wear that all on its own because it's a really bright color, goes with everything, the blues do. And you've got the platinum setting. We're going to include the chain with it as well, which is this really cool, think of it, it's like a curb link chain, so but finer link, so you've got a really special look there. Plus, we're going to get you some adjustability. So it's got, well, take a look at this from a distance so you can see the size. Great, like I said, everyday wearable size here, nothing too large or too oversized. And then here is what you have for that chain. It's going to be a 16-inch, and then you've got a little adjustability there if you want to make it shorter. You can obviously take this chain off and use a longer chain if you'd like to as well. That's not a problem, but this will go and quickly. So watch what we're going to do. Under $1,000 for a platinum piece, and we make jewelry, yes, the finest of the fine. It has to really reach and kind of, I would say, rebound over many, 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 many obstacles to even get here on the show, and then to see these values come to play when it's already the best of the best hand-selected jewelry. That's what it looks like from a distance away. So now you're getting even more, I would say, a clearer picture of that bright royal blue that you have that is so stunning. And we're going to make this one awfully easy. And of course, it'll sit here as a 16-inch. I like wearing it a little higher sometimes because no matter what the neckline is, you'll see it. But of course, if you want to use a different chain that I know you probably have at home, you can really adjust it, make it shorter or longer as you like. But it's a huge value, not going to be $9.99. Taking a look at it close up, and we'll get you a great opportunity, one only. And this is September's birthstone. That diamond weight around it makes it so classic, so timeless. And again, platinum's a little more unique to see. We don't see a lot of, we see a lot of white metal. We see it in sterling or white gold usually. So as far as white metals are concerned, this is the highest way to go in the platinum. And we're going to make this better than even $888 or $799. So chain, pendant, you get it all all that luxe look, that great bright royal blue, and it's going to be better than even $799. So we're taking it way lower than it ever should be. That's going to be the case with everything you see today throughout the show. Give me requests if you have them. We will take those for you as well. We would love to. And we'll make this even better. Let's make it $777. It's a lucky weekend, right? We got that luck of the Irish tomorrow. So here's what we'll do. 777 on that one, and platinum chain included, and you get it all. So that's a fabulous piece. And then we'll get to our, I think that floral ring's got to come out to play. Something so beautiful with really high-end diamonds all the way throughout. And we even have we got 2 Diaspores to choose from. The big radiant I mentioned at the beginning of the show. We also have a really special round that's a little bit, it's not small, but it's smaller. So we've got choices. I love bringing you like options. If we can have 2 of everything per show, that's usually good. It gives a lot of opportunities for everybody watching because we all have different styles and tastes and budgets and everything else. So 777 on that one. That one looks like that one's gone. I have a star sapphire and a star ruby, but here is, speaking of sapphires, this one does not want to come out of the bag. Okay, now we're ready to go. It's a rarest variety as far as the colors of sapphire. And we'll talk about one of the rare to see at all because it's Padparadscha. And this is such a beautiful stone with that deeper, richer, intense color. It is the round, and then it has this beautiful, more like rectangular shape to it. It is giving so much of that really special couture level vibe. Of course, Padparadscha is rare at $79.95 is the item number, and it's going to be a platinum piece with 89 points in that Padparadscha. So a light 1 carat there. 39 points in the diamonds as well. So you're getting bigger diamonds, which lead down into the round stone, and then you get the pave that goes around that. So again, that 39 points in the diamond weight is extraordinary, but also it comes with a longer chain here. You're going to have a full-on, looks like an 18-inch, but it's adjustable. It's going to have that platinum box link as well. So that's important. And don't forget about that sapphire piece. And maybe you want to layer the blue with the pod. We just stepped up a bit, didn't we? This is a larger stone than what we just had in the blues, and it's a certainly more exotic color. So you're definitely not seeing too many Padparadscha's out there. And yet, this one stays as is. Of course, Padparadscha's look great in the white metal, so I think that that really is a nice choice there. And then again, to get the upgrade like platinum is, that's lovely as well. But we're going to take it even lower than you can ever imagine because, well, Padparadscha here doesn't have to be scary. A lot of times we fall in love with rare exotic stones like, you know, whether it's the fancy diamonds or the really exotic. I mean, think about it. We bring all kinds of exotics. Pretty much it's all we do. And yet it can be intimidating when you're shopping elsewhere because obviously you pay dearly for the rare stones. This is the top tier, top level of sapphire color out there. And you should pay a lot more than you're going to pay because we're going to put everything on, think of it like a clearance sale on brand new. And isn't it true that when you're shopping elsewhere, usually clearance means it's something that's been around, it's older, it's something that's maybe the piece that nobody else wants. That's not the case here because it's a brand new day. We've got a lot of really exciting brand new items. Most of what I'm going to show you is actually brand new. And yet with that, discounted prices. You're not waiting till it's been here. We're just going to send it out today. So the best price possible coming right on your screen, and this one will not be, oh gosh, this is a great piece. I was expecting $49.99 on a piece like that. Let me show it to you from a distance away just so you can gauge the size. If that helps out a little bit, it's got great finishing on the back side. Here it is. That's what it looks like from a distance. Now it just really does. I love the way those diamonds lead in, going from that stack of the round and then the larger round and then into the Padparadscha. Here's the length you're going to get, and we'll show it on the neckline if that helps out as well. But it's actually better than $49.99. We've got one, and there you can see it's a little bit over a half, but not quite 3/4. So we really call that, well, actually, it looks like it is 3/4 actually now that I look at it. So 3/4 of an inch top to bottom on the pendant, hidden bail. This is the chain, which is 18 inches, but then you slide that little bead if you want to make it shorter, and you can really, again, the beauty of that kind of chain is you can really fine tune it, and you can get exactly the length you need. So it's always versatile, and that's a chain you'll use on a lot of things because it'll come right off that piece and be workable with other pendants you might have. So feel free to really, know that you're getting a great chain here as well. But that's the Padparadscha. Let's go back up close and make it better than $2,000 or $19.99. And it's a light 1 carat Padparadscha. That's for sure. So it's a really good look. It's a special value at $19.99. We'll take it even lower for you. The first caller gets it under 15. We got to move some jewelry today. So get ready and have the phone in hand because you definitely want to dial in early on these one-of-a-kinds if you want to get them. And that's not going to be $14.99, $13.99. Better yet, let's make it $1,299 only. That's it. $12.99. Yes, you have that one. Congratulations. That's gone. So let's just show you the floral ring that I've been talking about. This one's spoken for. Thank you so much. This is something special. And I've never seen anything quite like it. We didn't even put a single white diamond in this floral ring, and it is massive. Now, it is going to lean a little bit because this is that so realistic in the vibe here, because everything about these petals are going to wrap around the corners and the sides. Nothing but pink and yellow diamonds, including, I went ahead and calculated some carat weights on the individuals here too, because I wanted you to see, especially the yellows. Look at how bright the yellows are in the center. They're pear shapes put together in a floral within the floral. Then you have this pave petal that actually then wraps around and gives you this really cool dimension. It's item number 7820, and it's brand new right now. Don't forget about that tourmaline, that Rubellite we started with. That's got to go at $12.99. The sapphire necklace that we had for $7.77. They are all must-goes. And we had a lot of people shopping earlier before the show started. They were picking up pieces from the weekend so far. So thank you to everybody who did some shopping from our Friday night and our Saturday morning and our Saturday night as well. But again, this is a Sunday to remember. We're going to make it really, really fantastic. And this has, well, get ready for some serious diamond weights. 18 karat solid rose gold is how it stays. There's a carat 40 just in the center yellows here, and that would be those 7 pear shapes you have. 20 points each. Carat 40, love that. So they're a fifth of a carat on those bright as can be, vivid natural yellows. But then if you look at the inside of the petals, that's all pink pave. And we've got a pink diamond weight of 148, while we have additional yellows that are paved as well at 114. So there's a lot happening in this one. These are considered the center stones here. There are your bright, vivid yellows. There's one yellow diamond that's lighter in the middle, but then the brighter yellows on the outside. Then the pink diamonds running within the petals. And then you have the yellow diamonds on, basically it looks like, because we see florals that have dimension like this, and you see that wraparound design. So it's so intriguing, only in rose gold. Great look here, and watch this price tag. And yep, it's got a $17,999 price tag. Well, that would be better than retail, that's for sure, but not really on par with what we like to do here. So you've got a better value coming your way, that's for sure. And we're gonna take it on down, and one caller gets it, and I want you to see it on, because obviously that's gonna be the question is it too large? And remember, 140 on the pear shapes, 114 on the yellow diamonds, and 148 on the pinks. So all grand total here, 402. So over 4, no white diamonds at all, just the natural and beautiful colors. And look at that finishing all through the inside. Now let's take a look at it, because it's a large ring. No question about it, but still wearable. And you can see there, well. And so on most of us, it's going to actually, you can see it's got a little bit of that wider stance. So it's actually going to really hover over the side fingers though. So there's no issue. You're not sitting like this where, uh-oh, I can't put my fingers together and function about my day because I'm wearing a larger ring. Not at all. It's going to be that perfect way that it's elevated, so you can still, again, put the fingers together like so, get that great style. Doesn't sit too far up off the hand, but it almost acts as, like, again, ribbons. The way the floral overlaps like that. It's not $79.99. We've taken $10,000 off. Remember, your total carat weight is over 4 carats. So that is really, really rich. And again, to get nothing but pinks and yellows, let me remind our newer shoppers that every time we do natural colors, they are indeed natural. I don't mean like, okay, we took a natural diamond and then gave it some kind of funky treatment to get the color that it is. No, they're natural out of the ground, this color. So what you're seeing there is actually how they came out of the earth. And in fact, what we work with primarily, this case included, Argyle mine stones. Stones that are from the Argyle mine that has since closed, and that happened a couple of years ago. So you can say goodbye to getting more of the Argyle stones. At this point, you have to go to older collections, private collections. Sometimes that means auction houses. Sometimes that means usually custom-made pieces that might be estate at this level. This is where we get you those material, and still brand new. So you're not wearing something that someone else wore or owned for 10 years before you. It is here right now for one caller only. Let's take a look at it. It's not $79. You will be the only one that has that ring. And we do a lot of one-of-a-kinds, but a lot of times it's one of a kind because, well, it's that one stone. But this is where I don't know where you're going to find anything else quite like this. It's so unique and it's so special. And yes, 4 carats plus, love that. It's not 79 or 69. We're blowing it out, and there's a lot of gold, and it's 18 carats, so that's an upgrade as well that we do have to consider when we're talking about a substantial gold weight when gold's $3,000 an ounce, and this is rose gold, so we love that too. But it's actually going to be $5,999 instead to get that special piece to your home and in your collection. So there is how you shop a great really exotic ring with a lot of special colors to it. And that's going to be it, $59.99. And don't forget about that Rubellite emerald cut that we started the show with. We've got a really gorgeous emerald cut Tanzanite later. And then my yellow diamond is here, a 560, again, total weight. How about 560 in one ring? You see the 402 here. Look at this. I've got a yellow diamond, and it's our first emerald cut over 3 carats in many, many years. I only had one, and it was way back when. I think that was about 5, 6 years ago. Look at that. That's an emerald cut 301 with the similar mounting to what we saw yesterday. It's actually, it is the same mounting. It's a different ring, but it's a same mounting with the 39 points in the fancy cuts on the sides, and then another 220 in white diamonds. So that's also going to be a 560 overall carat weight. But yesterday's stone featured, it was actually a beautiful cushion cut with the brilliant cutting. This is the emerald cut, and it's a 301. So if you've been waiting on a larger emerald cut, we do have it for you today. And then also, let's go back to our wheel, the floral ring, $59.99. Now let's get to the Diaspore, because the Diaspore is oh so special and never going to last. And the value is one that I'm so proud of. $79.76 is coming up right now. This is the one to own in Diaspore, and yet has so much. I've not really seen ever a case where we've had the pinks maybe even dominating over the yellows and the greens and the golden colors, but it's happening here. The pinks and the purples that this stone normally needs a different light source to change to are really dominant here in this radiant cut. I do want to show it on the hand as well so you can see the size. It's very clean, very, very clean. You can see the pink and purple flashes off those radiant step or scissor facets that you have. Let's take a look at it here on the hand. $79.76 is the item number. Here's what it looks like. So you can see that really big size, and that's what it does. So again, the further away you are, the more you get to really see the movement that then plays with the light that bounces off these incredible facets. It's going to be our 9 05 with 80 points in diamonds. We did the split shank on the sides to really anchor such a large elongated stone like you have, and it is in the yellow gold currently. We can change that for you as well. So really willing to always put in that extra mile to make it really perfect and custom for your own taste and preference. But to get a 905 that has that much pink and purple, if you are to be in an incandescent light environment other than, let's say, a fluorescent light environment like we're in now, you would see those pink and purples completely take over, and all the greens and the goldens would go to the wayside, and the pinks and purples will be the dominant color. So you're already seeing them, which is just a testament to how strong a color change that is. But the 905 is obviously very, very special. So we'll get this one at home, and of course, this is one of the collectibles. You don't see many that get over that 9 carat size in the Diaspore world. That's extremely unique and rare. We've got this one and one alone, and your price tag is better than our $79.99 price tag, which putting this under $1,000 a carat is already remarkable, because even in the wholesale world, there's a big trade show going on. Well, it was just happening this past week, and yet Diaspore's out there. The wholesale dealers of the world are fighting over it, but it's very, very expensive, and that's the wholesale trade, just loose stones. Not set in jewelry. That would be up to you to go set it in jewelry. So to have this stone here for this kind of value is really special, and we're going to make it even better than 79, 69, 59. Call me. There's only one. Obviously, remember the pendant. Y'all remember the pendant that we had everyone fighting over? The pendant that everybody wanted was also, it was a radiant cut just like this, and it was about this size, and that's why, and we brought it down in price. So don't think for a second I'm not going to give you another opportunity to get this time the ring with that really beautiful, bright, amazing center stone that is just, well, as luxe as it gets, really, truly. And we will make this even better than $59 or $49.99. Watch this. We've got a better value. Come on in. There's only one. Changing the gold color for you as well. And then we've got a smaller one in around in a 3.5 carat size also on the way. And we'll discount that as well. But this one's actually going to be only, you know what, skip $39.99. It's a 905. You never see this. Never. And 100% color change stone that looks as good as that is with that specialty cutting as well. And you're not spending $39. We'll make it $2,999 for one caller only on that one. That's got to go. So that will be it. $29.99. One caller takes it. Who's it going to be? We don't know, but it's first come, first serve. That's always the key. So come on in and be a part of that one if you like that really unique Diaspore. It's a good-looking stone, that's for sure. And that size is really tough to get. And by the way, who got the Padparadscha? Let me ask. I think it was Allison, right? Allison, who was it that got that Padparadscha from you? Hi, Wanda. Thank you so much. Appreciate you shopping with us on this Sunday, being here and getting ready right early off the bat to get those lovely, lovely one-of-a-kinds at the top of the show. Let's take a look at the round. Here's the round. It's going to be 112-5557. Coming up right now. There's the round. So it has its own pinks, but it's really getting into more of those golden greens to start. And of course, it's still going to change color as they do. So you'll still, if you were in a different light source, you're going to see the pinks and the purples like we already saw in the Radiant. But this one, dazzling round, 352. Isn't that really the word when you see that Portuguese cutting that you have there? So well done. Then it's got the double halo in the diamonds, and then it's even like that spinning style of a split shank. So instead of straight up and down through the center of the piece, it's actually got more of this motion to it. So you see one side of the split shank on the under and then the other on the upper. So you've got that really cool, almost like it's a roundabout, right? And it's going to be our 352, one only here as well. So another specialty stone, no doubt about it. Let's try it on so you can see that one. And this is still a big size. It may not be a 9 carat like we just had, but it's still considered a very large size when you are talking about the Diaspores that we love so much that are so incredibly rare. Of course, a one source stone, we know that too. And there's that brilliance you've got there. And that one's going to be, let's just make it under $2,000 really quickly here. And you can see the size of that ring on the hand. So it's got a really nice size to it and just exquisite look. And yeah, you're already seeing a little bit more from further away. It's almost like you're seeing a little more of those pinks and purples. You see them here up close, kind of on the outside of that cut there. And we'll make it better than $19.99. Watch this. Huge value, one only. These are our Diaspores for the day. There's nothing else here in the world of Diaspores that's new. So you're looking at the two that we have. Great values straight up here right off the bat. And this is not going to be 19 or 18 or even $17.99. Huge value right now. Let's make it $17.77. And that's it. So really, really special. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Risa. Who else is with us? Tracy and Kathy and Renee. They're with us here and they're hanging out together online. Love that. Thank you so much. Yes, we are celebrating Tony today. And of course, big birthday boy. And we're going to be really excited to celebrate two big shows. That's kind of fun too. So love that. And then again, 1777. We'll see who's got that one. Let's show you. There's a big Tanzanite. And then I love these earrings. I mean, we do have, you know, a little bit of a special treat when it comes to these unique designer pieces here today. Look at this. Look at this. This is going to be the Rubellite that I wasn't sure they were Rubellites when I saw them because they were so red. And on camera, they look a little more hot pink, but look at that. That is one of my favorite pendulum designs we've ever done. We've done it with Tanzanite before, and they were oh so popular, but now we have them with Rubellite. So I just want to preview those. Who is that looking for the opal? Okay. Oh, really? Brand new. Has Joyce seen this before? Okay, so we're going to show you. Okay, we've got a Las Vegas brand new shopper. I love that. First of all, it's my adopted hometown, so I love that. And I love that, well, you're going to see a lot of color here. And that, wow, I have never even seen this. This is a beautiful opal. 7609 is the number. This is black opal, and it's going to be that 912 size. But look at this beautiful detail that looks like pave, but it's actually going to be, seriously, are there diamonds? It's so tough to tell because it's that diamond cutting to the gold. Now, there are diamonds on the one top side you see there, and then there's that beautiful finish that is diamond cutting. And then you've got that smooth 18 karat gold as well. So many different textures are happening. Double prongs around the opal. And if it's a 9 karat 12, you know it's going to look close to 20 carats because opals tend to look double what they weigh. I do want to show you the back because we actually put that kind of stability bar of 18 karat gold behind it. And you still get to see, though, a good portion of the opal, which I really enjoy. So you can see that it's natural through and through because that's all we do. Again, no doublets, no triplets here, even though when you see something like that, you would expect maybe there's some kind of layer that's helping enhance that color, but absolutely not. We don't have those. Then we're going to throw in this beautiful popcorn link chain here that you have. This is what it looks like from a distance on the hand. And so, yeah, it's sizable. And this is also, you know, it's amazing with these thicker chains that they're still adjustable. It's usually tougher to adjust chains like this, but we've got the 18-inch chain included. And then you use that little bead and bar, which has that little charm as well, which I like that. That's spherical. And so that's pretty if that's, you know, something people see dangling down the back of the neckline. And we have this great size. And you know what it will do? Let's make the $79.99 piece a lot less. Here's what it measures. It's going to be 1.25 inches, I hope. We will verify that. Indeed it is. About 1 inch and, yep, 1.25 inches there top to bottom. You're getting the chain. Again, you can cinch it in, make it any length you want, essentially, up to 18 inches. And here is what it looks like on the neckline for you. So a really cool piece. And that's where, again, this is a little helpful because a little darker light is where I'm standing here just to put this on for a little size perspective. So you're really seeing even more. Still, it's a TV studio, so it's still pretty bright, okay? It's not gonna be, it's gonna look even better when you see it at home, 100%. But this is actually $29.99. So welcome to our newest TVON family member in Las Vegas. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. That one is gone. Congratulations. We'll go back to the wheel. I'll have something else up here for you, which is gonna be probably our last look. Let's just show you that round again for $17.77 because that one's still verifying. And thank you on that opal. That one is lovely, really is. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone. And wait till you see it because it's gonna be even more mesmerizing in person. That's how the opals work. They never take kindly to these bright, harsh lights. So there's our Diaspore for $17.77. Yes, we do have those Rubellite earrings coming up. So we're loving that as well. And then, hey, Kirsten, hey, Carrie. Oh my goodness, look at everybody joining us today. This is wonderful. So we've got a lot of our TVON family members here ready to do some shopping. You are going to be treated to one of the best selections on this Sunday. It is, after all, Selection Sunday. And so I had to bring out a good selection of jewelry because, you know, Selection Sunday. All right, let's move on. We've got a very special Tanzanite earring coming up, and that's our $17.77 Diaspore. Remember, we have the two Diaspores, the larger and now the 352. Okay, so these earrings basically don't want to come out to play, but they know they're going. This is not typical. Tanzanite earrings I've had. We have yet never seen anything quite like this in Tanzanite earrings. Emerald cuts, blue wing block Ds, mega size here. It's 112, 78, 86. Okay, check this out. This is wild. And obviously you could wear them north to south or east to west, but actually maybe they show up a little bit better when they're east to west as far as the color. I want you to see the best angle to see how just gemmy and rich these blue wing block Ds are, because that's really what's so intense about these. So maybe as much as I think you're going to wear them that way, I do want to show them this way so you can see. That is really beautiful material. And again, what you have here, and I'm sorry, our wheel is leaning a little bit, especially towards the right side. It's leaning a little more. But these are fantastic. They're $483 total. So you've got about $240, $2.50-ish on each one, and $144 in nothing but baguettes that are all tapered, because if you're going to make that curve and that turn, even though the stone itself is an emerald cut, so it's rectangular, if you're going to have those diamonds curve around those corners and edges and be seamless, you need to have the tapered baguettes, which is so wild to see. And we're going to be looking at a great value. They're supposed to be $99.99. I'm taking everything to a discount today. So all you have to do is dial in as quickly as you can. Early is always better because it's going to really serve you well to get the pieces you need and the pieces you love, and yet the prices and deals that you cannot believe. And what I want to do is just go ahead and, you know, pop one on here for you as well so you can see what it looks like on the ear, because the size is important. That's still, again, it's a big 2.5 carat almost, but you've still got the diamonds around them. So from a distance, they're going to look like this. And then the ruler is going to show us the exact measurement, which is going to be 1/2 inch from top to bottom. And they do have a centered post, so that makes it easy to do if you want to do a little diagonal. If you want to go east to west, you can. North to south, actually, they're a little bit over 1/2 inch. I mean, really not quite 5/8, but getting there. One pair. You know, I'm trying to think, besides drops, have we had anything in an emerald cut? I don't think we've ever had a stud in an emerald cut before. That is very exciting. Take a look at how they look from a distance away on the ear here. So you've got a very, very, very special stone, and that is huge. Nobody's missing those earrings. They look so good. I mean, obviously they're blue wing block D. They have to look good. They should look good. That's what they do. But we're going to take a new price, a new discount for you, make them really, really affordable. Let's go back to our wheel. Just wanted you to see what they're going to look like on, and no, they are not going to be $99.99 at all. Just a reminder, there's only one pair here. So definitely not going to stick around. They've got great finishing on the inside. I like that. It almost looks like a little butterfly. Floral design on the inside under gallery there as well. That's awfully well done. They're going to come with a nice big oversized butterfly backing. And then those tapered baguettes are everything. And I know, I'm sorry that the baguettes pick up a little glare sometimes. They act as like mirrors. And you know that when you see like a mirror in the sunlight, how it just reflects and can pick up that glare. So when they sometimes look a little darker, they're not. They're pure white stones. It's just, again, That's just the glare of the lighting here, so you can see that. So again, as I move it, you can really see how every single stone is bright white there, and that's the deal. It's just always tougher to show because they act as little, diamond-like mirrors there. So here's what we'll do on the earrings. They're under $5,000. And we only have the one pair, and I just can only imagine, and we do have an emerald cut today, so if you need an emerald cut piece, we've got you covered today. But if you already have an emerald cut, and that's been the dream, is to own a match in the earring, well, here you go. They're here, they're ready to go, they're under $5,000. We're taking them less than even $49.99. There's a huge value coming up right now. I would not wait if I were you. That's the fact here, because there's only one pair. There's nothing else besides a very large drop. I think there's a 25 karat total weight drop earring in Blue Wing emerald cuts, but nothing else like this. So if that tends to be more your comfort zone, or they're going to be maybe a tad bit more wearable when they're a stud overall than a drop, because the drops tend to be when they're large, really dressy, so maybe you're not wearing those as often. Let's take them even less than $39.99, just one pair. And there's an exclusivity factor here that's going on. They stay in the white gold. Remember, that is 14 karat gold that you're getting, and these really impressive, important, and they are still those stones that we love with the red flashes galore from that Blue Wing Block D exclusive to us here. So here's what we do. Instead of $39, I'll take them even lower. Got to move every single piece we put up today. Every single one's got to go. That is my mission. We have really, truly rocked down prices, and it's so much brand new. It's pretty much everything you're going to see is the brand new. So you're seeing new things. Probably shouldn't be reduced on day one, but I told you, we're not waiting around to get these price tags and these values you love. We're going to make it even better than $39.99. How about this? $3,499 for the pair, and that will be it for our first emerald cut studs that I think I just can't remember having another one. So I think that's what is going to be really the appeal here, is maybe that's the earring you've been waiting for. And again, there's that elegance and that glamour we love about an emerald cut. And you're getting it there. $34.99 for the pair. We've also got affordable. We do have a really cool Rhodochrosite. Remember how quickly our Rhodochrosite went yesterday? I've got another large stone today. It's not quite as large, but it's a 96 pointer, so I'll take that. And then Emerald Fanatics. The 5 carat also went very quickly this last couple of days. Let me show you, I never thought we'd see this. I have a larger emerald. It is a Colombian. It is over 8 carats. It is Muso Mine. It is, well, you see it right there. It looks a lot bigger. That's what emeralds tend to do. 1127923 is our 810 Colombian emerald. Never thought I would see the day we would have an 8 carat. Remember, the buying guides top out at 4. So for all intents and purposes, 4 carats is usually the largest you're going to find or see. We have got a 14 karat gold mounting. Then there's a carat 61 in diamonds to go around your, oh, fantastic. Look at that color. Perfection. It's funny. We had a beautiful stone yesterday. It was last night. It was like 60 points, 70 points. 810. 810. Looking like if it were any other stone, it'd be a 16 or 17 carat. And you've got a carat 61 in diamonds. There's that split shank. This is a real classic mounting. Gives it that nice, bigger diamond weight. You have all larger round brilliance. So just for my emerald lovers out there, that is a total museum collectible. And we're so proud to bring that price down too as well today to make that affordable. We'll go back to our Tanzanites because they're $34.99 and they are awaiting a great home. We do have one big Tanzanite as far as a pendant too, and it's going to be over 20 carats in size. But let's get to a real rarity here, and we don't see these very often, and we bring all kinds of rare. So when we're showing you something that we don't get very often, well, that's special, and there it is. Maybe the most perfect, defined star ruby, and not a pink sapphire either, because we know that there's a very fine line between a pink sapphire and a ruby. And it really comes down to the exact color. This is a true ruby. It's 112-6214. I am absolutely astounded, and I wish I had a million of these, but obviously that's never the case with a star because they're all a little bit different. They're all going to be specialty and unique to one another, so this is where it's super rare to get a star ruby, a true ruby. We know that the rubies versus all the sapphire world, there's all those different colors of sapphire, and they all belong to the same family, but to call it a ruby, you need to have that true pure red. That's what this has. Pure red. It's the asterism, so it means it's no heat, yet it's that pure red. It's not too pinky, it's not too purpley. Sometimes there's a little bit of a gray area where people start calling pink sapphires in the stars rubies because, well, they're highly valued. And this is a true red ruby, but with that asterism that is so perfectly defined. And that's where, this is one of the few occasions where something in inclusions is going to give you more rarity. Let's come on over and take a look at it. And I want to block a light here, as I like to do, just so you can see that you can create 2 stars if you want to, and you can do this at home too if you want to put 2 light sources on it. But typically it's going to look like that. So now it just became even more bright, even more vivid, even more defined. And if we take the other light, because I got 2 lights on it, clearly one on the left, one on the right. Now let's block the other one. Now you see the left star. So this is how it's going to look when you open that box and get it at home. And with all that said, it's a carat 52 and a 109 diamond weight. And if only we had 100 of them to show you. We do not. It's one only. Let me try it on for you. That's what it looks like, directly face up to the eye level. And the diamonds go side to side. You'll see that here on the hand. I would love to keep it in the yellow, but you know what? It's totally up to you. You can change it up if you want white gold or rose gold. It's back on the hand. And we'll make this one really simple and easy, and yet the color of that star really is like that bright white, so it reflects the diamonds really well. And we will do this one. Oh my goodness, just so rare. And these are all natural, and they're super, super crazy rare to get the ruby. It's a lot easier to get even the blue star sapphires and the purple star sapphires and the grays. This is that perfect bright red. And we'll make this actually under the $4,999 it started at. $5,000 TVON ring. It's going a lot lower here today. Happy Sunday, one and all. Here's your fabulous way to go about it. It's not going to be $49, $39, or $29. And when you get a carat 09 in diamonds that are all bigger, individual diamonds, that should be pretty significant on its own. We're doing better than $19.99. One caller will take it. If anyone's thinking about it, keep in mind July's birthstone as well, just a more rare variety, and that's saying something, because rubies, in especially Burmese, are rare, always. This one's better than $1,500. Well, so far, it's been nothing but giveaways, and I hope you're enjoying it, because that is what we live to do here. But this day is a little bit even more impressive than others, because we are really, truly taking to the end of the week, blowing out a lot of jewelry over the course of the next 2 hours and 220 that we have left today and 3 hours tonight as well. But this one's actually going to be only $12.99, so a pure giveaway on an incredible star ruby with that perfectly defined. Look for those 6 rays, because that tells you it's a natural. Believe it or not, they can replicate these in labs. They make those Lindy stars and whatnot, but they usually have 5 of the rays. So that's how you know the difference if you're shopping elsewhere and you're not sure, is it the real deal or not? Because they actually do have synthetic versions and simulated versions. So you look for those 6 defined rays that go all the way around it. And we're going to make that one really simple and easy at $12.99. Let me know who's got it. Then we need to see turquoise. We have, remember the turquoise necklace we had yesterday in the round? I got you a ring today that's going to be a match to that one. And we have the Rhodochrosite, which is very powerful. Remember that round yesterday? It was so bright. That was really the headline. We've got another one in the round, very bright as well. This is the difference between red and pinky red. Look at that. That's coming up too. And then don't forget to call us on the big 810 if you want that emerald. It's not going to be exactly inexpensive, but it is a great value, because something like that should be in the 6-figure range, and we are not doing that today. So welcome into our big Sunday, and again, we are live, so let us know if you have any requests. We've got a gorgeous blue zircon. We have fabulous earrings, blue zircon earrings and a ring to go together. And then I did want to show you a really rare Sphene, and then we've got other pieces as well, like whatever you want to see, your requests. Maybe you have something you're thinking about. You don't have to wait and hope that there's a miracle and I show exactly what you want. You can just call us and tell us what to show you. But that ruby's got to go. I'm tempted to just leave it here until it goes, because honestly, if that, yep, it's gone. Congratulations, that is out of here. And now let's go to that fabulous, fabulous yellow diamond for a brief moment. Here's our yellow diamond emerald cut. And what an outstanding stone this is. Clean as can be, natural yellow. It is our fabulous 112-7676. Thank you on the star ruby. Enjoy that one. And here's our 301 BS emerald cut in 18 karat gold with that amazing diamond mounting. We saw this yesterday with a cushion. If you want to see it, maybe you missed yesterday, we can bring it back out, because there's obviously folks that like emerald cuts, folks that like cushions. If you want a little more razzle dazzle sparkle, you may go with the cushion. That's the brilliant cut. If you would rather have that pristine clarity, and yes, we did this in all 18 karat gold, and at 7676, it stays in the white and the yellow gold as it is, mostly white gold, because you got the white diamonds around it going side to side and through the back, and that finishing. But this has a huge yellow diamond center, and it's a 301. Clean as can be, VS. Yeah, I'm actually surprised it's not even achieved a higher rating than that, because it really, to see a flawless stone at this kind of magnification, I can't find an inclusion. I was looking at it through a loop earlier and I was still struggling. It really is amazingly pristine. Plus 39 points in those additional chevrons. They would be on either side. Right here, there's one of them right there. And then the other one is going to mirror image it on the other side. Then you've got all the round brilliance, which is 220. I did do the math because I was curious to count how big those diamonds were because they're all about the same size. They're about 8 points apiece as accents. That's pretty unique. Don't see a lot of accents that are 8-pointers. So total grand, overall here is 560 in the overall diamond weight, and that's our emerald cut. And call me if you love it. We're going to do it for the same price we did yesterday's. If you want that 3-carat 01 in the cushion cut, we can bring that to you as well. But should have been 60,000. Getting it a lot lower. I just know how rare the emerald cuts are. Trust me, I know. I wear an emerald cut diamond every day. I adore it. It's my favorite. It was my choice. It was that thing that I needed out of all the cuts. It was emerald cut for me. So I really can speak, very, very, highly on these really important emerald cuts and the kind of look they give you. So we're going to offer that for $22,999. I offered that price yesterday on our radiant cut or our beautiful cushion cut that had that brilliant cutting. So I wanted to give you the same opportunity when, yes, it is typically that, emerald cuts get a higher premium on the price tag. So I just want to give you that straight up value. And like I said, if you do want to see the 301, that was the brilliant cut cushion we had yesterday, maybe you missed it. It's the same mounting, it's the same carat weight, it's the same center stone size, and it's the same price. So thought that'd be easy to just make sure we give you the same price, even though, yes, an emerald cut should be a little bit more. And we've got Mandarin on the way as well. And we have blue zircon earrings. I want to get to a really special stone here. This is one of my absolute faves. Take a look at this. We had a very special pair of stud earrings a few weeks back. And oh, were they popular? Well, I want to bring you something here that I've had this ring before with a diamond. And you're probably thinking, and you're bringing it back out? This is not a diamond. And you would never, ever know. And you're probably thinking, but I thought you guys were the network that didn't do fakes and didn't do lab grown and didn't do simulated and didn't do CZs and doesn't do all of those synthetics we're seeing everywhere else. You are correct. We do not. So how is this not a diamond when it certainly looks like a diamond? Actually, there are diamonds around it. And I feel like, do you feel the same? The center stone seems a little bit brighter and more brilliant, and that would be correct. Let me actually rephrase that. It's more refractive. So what you see on my hand is a carat 60 round natural stone. It's item number 70, I think it's 75, 72, 79, 72. I can't read it because it's all the way across the room. But here we are. I'll get it to you in a minute. Let me just put this back up close because I wanted you to see this from a distance and what an impact it makes. When I did have this ring a while back with a 1 carat diamond in the middle, actually it was a 1 carat and a half, it was over $12,000. Let's give you a better look because when you get a bigger white diamond, they get a little yellowy, a little dingy sometimes, even when they're great near colorless stones. Let me show you what I have here because this one is white. As a matter of fact, if anything, it looks like it's got almost a blue white. And I don't know if you're all familiar with the phrase blue white diamonds, but when jewelers are looking at a really good white diamond, a lot of times if a diamond is really purely white, like if it's a D color, which is as white as a diamond gets, you oftentimes will see, if you're looking at it up close, you'll see almost like a blue light tinge to it. So we call them blue white. It's a really good thing. I'm not talking about the fluorescence that diamonds can give because sometimes there's boron in a stone. And if the boron element is present in a diamond and it's under fluorescent lighting, or rather UV lighting, it's going to be either way. It's going to look a little bit blue. We've seen that when we get color change stones under UV light. This is actually different. It's really where you get such a white diamond that it's actually got like a blue hint to it. So that's what you're seeing here. It is item number 1127972. It's a carat 60, and that is a white zircon. So it's the colorless version of zircon, but it actually gives you every color. I always think colorless is maybe not the best way to describe it because zircon being double refractive is actually going to give you every color of the rainbow when it does its thing there. And you see that. Carat 60 is the size. Can you imagine what a carat 60 white diamond would cost if it was a D color? True white diamond and VS material. This has a 103 diamond weight around it. And yes, those are natural white diamonds that go all around it, of course, like we always see. But isn't there, I think, especially now more than ever, isn't there a need and a want when diamonds have, yes, gone up, diamonds are going up, gold is going up, it's like everything. But this is the key. There's a lot of people that don't want to yet throw in the towel and say, okay, I'm going to resort to a lab grown. Because we know that at the end of the day, they're not really worth anything. So it's one of those things that there's a reason for them, and it's great that technology has entered the jewelry world and entered the jewelry space and giving people an opportunity to own what looks like a diamond with, you know, a better price tag. But at the end of the day, when you're talking about history and what you really want and the family pieces you pass down, and that the real heirloom pieces that you want to have, and the ones that you're proud to wear every day that feel great and make you feel good, I think you want natural. And that's probably why you're watching our show and not someone else's today, is that we're one of the few that's still doing natural stones. And this is an exotic as well. So, you know, I always think that it's a struggle to explain, because this is not a look-alike, and in a lot of cases, a lot of different gemologists would consider this far more rare than a white diamond, because truth be told, there's a lot of carat and half white diamonds out there. Are they great quality? Probably not, but it's a lot easier to find a white diamond than it is a colorless zircon that's going to give you this look. We've got a $59.99 price tag. Let's change it up here, and like I said, the brilliance on it is magnificent. I know sometimes when it's up close and you see it magnified like you are, it looks like that blurred effect. The camera's in focus. It's just that that's what gives you the brilliance to the eye. And again, I ask you to look at it here on the hand from a distance away and watch that center stone razzle dazzle you more than the white diamonds around it. Let's put it on the auction block. I know it's not for everybody. I get it. A lot of people have white diamonds, or maybe you just feel like, I want to shop the best of the best, but you sometimes need unlimited funds to shop a purely white diamond with a great clarity grading in a big size, in a round brilliance. So we have solved that, and still not having you resort to synthetic or simulated like a lot of people are doing these days. Let's bring you all those natural white diamonds around it. Look what that does. It's got all the flash and fire, even more so because FYI, diamonds are singly refractive and zircons are double. So you do get that very, very special importance there, and it helps make that diamond, that zircon, there you go. You probably are gonna, after a while of wearing it, you're probably gonna think, I don't even remember what's what. I don't remember my natural white diamonds from my white zircon now at this point, because the zircon looks so good and it's so impactful. And if you would like to have it, we're gonna put it in the auction block, less than half. $3,000 would be a great place to start. We're going to start lower than that, not start at $3,000, not start at $25,000, not start at even $2,000. And there still is a lot of white diamonds around it, as you well see. Carat 03 going on there, and we'll make it even more affordable than that. $2,000 it's not going to be. $10 increments, welcome in, and it's a great mounting too. More of a floral type style, very impressive, lots of diamonds around and around and around it. And one more time on the hand here as we take a look, we can change the gold for you as well. And let's go even lower, $1,500 to get it started. That's the only white zircon ring I have in the entire inventory, by the way. And a lot of you were able to pick up those limited edition studs we had a couple weeks ago. Weren't they amazing? The big studs, remember, they were about 3 carats total weight, I believe. And they were, or were they 3 carats each? Either way, I think were they 3 carats total or 3 carats each? Either way, you have the round that's going to match it, and that would be your fabulous way to do a ring. We're going $1,500 to get it started. We would pay more for the mounting by itself with those carat 03 in the VS diamonds around it. So that's a great way to go, and just a fabulous look, and we'll still change up the gold. So if you want to do yellow gold or rose gold, that's fine with us, A-OK by us, and you know, really want to make it exactly how you want it. But what a beautiful blue-white stone that zircon is. Our colorless zircon, it's fabulous. And then we'll have the Rhodochrosite. We've only got a couple minutes left of this hour, so we are going to have a big top of the hour that I know you're probably anticipating. And don't forget, we still have our Diaspores here, the yellow and pink diamond floral ring, the blue sapphire necklace, which was $777, and the fabulous Rubellite. Listen, I know there's a lot of people tardy to the party, and I get it. This is the Rubellite we started with in that emerald cut. Look at that gorgeous stone. That is still here somehow at $12.99. So just in case you were, again, joining us a couple minutes into the show, you may have missed that, and that is $12.99 for that gorgeous Rubellite emerald cut. It's kind of the emerald cut day here, it seems like. We've got a lot of good ones in the emerald cut, and thank you so much for everyone who's been shopping so far today, getting your fabulous values, and let's keep moving. No open on that one, that's okay. It's not every day we have a white zircon. That's the thing, I get it. We don't see white zircons, but once, and that was the stud earrings we had a couple weeks ago that, well, we loved. And now the ring, the only ring we have. And you know what, if anybody wants it, we'll do it for $14.99. We don't even need to run the auction. We'll just get to that top of the hour shortly here. So we want to make sure you get requests into. If you have them, let me know what you're looking for, what we can bring out. $14.99, just done. We don't have a lot of time for auctions anyway. So we do have a couple of really good Tanzanites. We've got the huge emerald cut. It's an 8 carat and 825 as a matter of fact. Then we have a gorgeous oval zircon. It's our top of the hour. today. So just about 6 minutes from now, we'll show you the zircon, and it's in the signature mounting, which we thought we weren't going to see anymore going forward because there's so much gold. It takes too much money to make it. So we'll bring it back out. Then we've got also another Tanzanite in a round coming up. Let's go to the Rhodochrosite. It's 112-7906. Let me know. I might have to take that zircon. People always say, go get like a fake simulated stone for like when you travel instead of your, taking your big diamond ring. I got to say, I would take the zircon. I would take the zircon because then you're still not wearing something that's worthless, right? It's still something that's valuable, but not going to cost you all that much today. All right, here's our Rhodochrosite. I know for everybody who missed out on the carat 37 I had yesterday, let's show you what we can do in a light 1 carat, which is 97 points here, rather 96. It's item number 7906. And that is our bright as can be Rhodochrosite. This is that one source stone. It's got the pinks and the reds. We love to see in the round. Boy, that's pretty with that nice little octagon cut around it. Double halo of pave. 43 points in diamonds. Split shank style as well. And maybe we need to refocus here a little bit. So let's see here. Yeah, that's better. Yes. Rubellite on the hand again. Yep, someone said, I didn't see that. Let's try it on again for you. Show the Rubellite here. If you missed that full presentation earlier today, here it is. There's the gorgeous Rubellite on the hand. What do you think of that? That's just, again, pink tourmaline, very rarely. Well, this is that step up. It's the more red fuchsia version, but you don't see a lot of tourmalines that have that clarity is the point. So whether it's pink tourmaline, Rubellite, tourmalines are type 3. They're supposed to be all kinds of included. That one is just bright and gleaming. So $12.99 on that one. It's a really good value. That's sold. Congratulations. Let's go back to our Rhodochrosite, which is a yes, go ahead, Allison. Okay. Sure. Okay, Wanda, let me go find it. That's the Padparadscha she already picked up. She wants to see it again. How does she want to see it? Up close, on the neckline? Okay. Here it is. There's the Padparadscha that Wanda picked up earlier. Thank you. That's going to be, that was the platinum piece. Item number was $79.95. That's our platinum Padparadscha, big white diamonds. Diamond weight was 39 points. Congratulations again. And that was also $12.99. So there's all your details and your information and a really nice saturated Padparadscha with the chain. All right, back to the Rhodochrosite. That is the round 96 point. You know it comes from the Sweet Home Mine in Colorado. It's 43 points in diamonds and great finishing. It also is 18 karat gold. So we did upgrade the gold purity for you as well because that stone deserves it. Really does. It's a beauty, isn't it? And it's got the pinky reds. It really is. We talked about this a lot yesterday with the carat 37 I had that was immediately gone, is the fact that this is not a gem that comes with clarity inherently. It's so included you usually cannot even facet it. So that's really, it's crucial to remember how rare that is to find not only a facet grade stone, but one that when it is faceted is giving that kind of clarity, because usually that's where it struggles. It doesn't have a lot of clarity at all. It tends to be just a little gem specimen in the rough, and that's all you tend to get with this stone. We've got the 18 karat white gold, stays in the white gold, of course, because that's a really good look with that stone, I would say. And then here's what it looks like on the hand. And yes, it is just all perched up a little bit on that extra little pedestal of that double halo. That again is 18K. We love to see that. That's how bright it is. Even from a distance away, you got a little more glow going on. And this one will be, well, our $69.99 price is not going to work. Certainly we have to take everything lower than that today. And then take a look at the finishing on the inside as well. And then you've got that split shank. And then we'll do this one, even the double prongs there, which are nice because we don't want anything happening to that stone. That's about as rare as anything you can get in the fine jewelry world. And we'll bring it on down from 69 to 59 to 49 to 39. And you know what, even better, because we got a lot of Rhodochrosite fans out there who know these faceted material that have that really good quality are few and far between. And if TVON can't bring it to you, well, obviously we don't see it often. Who else can? This is your chance to pick it up. $2,999 only on that one. And then we've got, again, don't forget about our Diaspores that we showed you earlier today. We do have the floral ring, the big 4 karat plus floral ring with the pink and the yellow diamonds and different tones of the yellows as well. And then, yes, our top of the hour is literally 2 minutes away. And don't forget about the emerald. We can do that for under $100,000 for the 8 karat emerald that is showing right here. That is the one I would really have to say, if you want one of the ultimate high level emeralds, that's it. We've had very few in our history that have ever exceeded that size of 8 carats 10. And this one usually, usually when they are bigger, they're Zambian, which is fine. There's some really good Zambian material out there, but there's nothing that is going to top the amazing quality of a Colombian emerald out of the Muzo mine, and that's it. So that's our 810. That's a big one. And then don't forget, we got Tanzanite as well. And then for anybody who, I know we just had that Rubellite ring go, we have these beautiful Rubellite earrings. They're private collection rounds. We'll see those also. And then there is a Tanzanite. There's the emerald cut I mentioned, but we also have the round, which I'm extremely, extremely excited about. This is the piece to stick around for. The round in the bridge. That is undeniably one of our best. It's actually going to be one of the more affordable of the museum reserves we have left. So that's going to be coming up as well, but the top of the hour is almost here. And there's one more look at our Rhodochrosite, which is only $29.99. So that's a really good value there. Sweet deal. And sweet home, mine. Okay, and then we also have color change Sphene, but in a necklace. And get this, it's an evil eye design, which is that really popular motif that is such a great piece to wear every day, but also to give as a gift, because it's that protection kind of idea where, look at that, oh my goodness. And as a green-eyed girl, that's my kind of evil eye right there. So many times they're blues. They're enamels or blue, a sapphire, or maybe a turquoise. I love that Sphene. Look at that. That's amazing. So that's going to be coming up as well. Yes, I know a lot of people are probably saying, whatever that was that I just saw, I have to have. So really cool style there, but it is our top of the hour. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on today. We've got a really important and specialty blue zircon. I am so proud of this one. Welcome into our show. 2 hours left for part 1 today. This is our big Sunday morning out here. So glad you're with us. We're live from Los Angeles. And you know what? Thank you, everybody, for being here. I know everybody wanted to be running the LA Marathon today. But thank you for choosing, and Tony, I know you did too, but again, thank you everybody. As I like to say every year, thank you for choosing to be here, helping our viewers shop for their orders instead of running those 26 miles, because that is, that sounds fun, doesn't it? But here we go. Made it through the gauntlet of road closures on the way here to get here. But let's talk about 275 of a really cool private collection. So do you know these were given to royals? The reason that, and yet we have very few of these stones left. And I know it's been a mainstay here as we've shopped over the years. This is going to be $79.75. We're going to talk about blue zircon. It is one of our best. It is one of our brightest. And here's the thing. Have you noticed the signature mounting has been going to the wayside? We have not been seeing the signature mounting as much of late. Well, there's a big reason why, and that has a lot to do with that $3,000 an ounce gold price. The signature mounting is incredibly powerful. It's got a lot of gold weight, but it also has a lot of diamond weight. We have used it for this stone because it was appropriate to use for this museum private collection blue zircon we have. We're going to see Tanzanites a little bit later. This is the signature mounting. We've got a blue zircon here from the private collection, one of our few left. There are some bigger stones, but they tend to be $12,000 and $13,000. We've got a piece that I'm going to blow out for our top of the hour. And here's a little tip. As much as this is about the blue zircon, that is private collection, that is really stunning. I must say, this is a mounting that I've sold for about 25 years on TV. And the same mounting, same diamond weight, same gold weight, it hasn't changed. It hasn't changed as gold's gone up. It hasn't changed as diamonds have gone up. And yet, I'm going to tell you something that's just legitimate. I have family members that have this mounting. I've sold it for nearly every day of my life for the last 2.5 decades. This is the lowest price I have ever seen for the mounting, but you're getting a huge blue zircon in the middle. That's what kind of giveaway I have for our top of the hour. So that's why I implore you to be ready to go on these phone lines, because it's not going to last. It's $79.75. That is why it's the top of the hour. I always like to really highlight something special at this point of the show. So I'm going to move that aside and get ready. And let me, just for those of you that don't know blue zircon, let's also make it clear what this stone is all about. Because this is why it's, first of all extinct, no more out there, no more coming in. It's all done. The mining is over. It's only out of Cambodia. And here it is with that 275 in that turquoisey, bright as can be blue. It's not like any other blue. It's not like a sapphire. If anything, it's like Paraíba. It's our 275, and then a giveaway on the 128 in diamonds you're about to see. Solid gold finished on the inside. This is just a stunner. Again, good reason it's the top of the hour, because that's where the value's at. You need to be dialed in early. Please don't wait. These are extinct stones. Extinct stones. I can't say it enough. And the reason they are presentation grade, oh, this is my favorite part, is because these stones are actually, when they were collected, there was a family. Now, most mines are run by either governments or big conglomerates of gemstone dealers. This was a family-owned and operated mine in Cambodia. And these stones were such a pride and joy of the Cambodian nation that actually what happened was they would save the really, really premier stones, and they're all beautiful. So it was always tough to pick. What's the top tier? What's the better level? They were always tough to pick. But I will tell you, these are presentation grade. They were presented to dignitaries, presidents, queens, kings, princes, very important people, heads of state, government officials. This is how, as any country would do, when you have visiting dignitaries, you would like to present them with something to really be indicative of what you're proud of, that your country produces. Well, for the Cambodians, it was the zircon. And that's how, it's actually how these stones were acquired. Because the gem family, because again, we are also and it's pretty unusual for a network to be run by a family. We are the only ones, by the way. So very proud of that. Not a VC firm, or we're not just here to like, let's see, how can we profit off the people? No, that's not what we're here to do. We're a family-run business. It's a small, close-knit, well-known gem family that's 6 generations running, as you know, that have chosen to start a network simply to share their wares. Because honestly, they felt after 6 generations of collecting, maybe it's not right to just keep them all to ourselves. Why don't we take this venue of TV, and granted we can't broadcast every single place for 24 hours a day, but let's take a little VIP audience and let's broadcast to a few places in the US of A, right? About 30, 40 million people. And let's share with other like-minded collectors who love gems, who want the best in jewelry. Let's share our wares with them. That's why this company, this TV network, was established. Was that idea of let's bring you into the family, essentially. Give you those opportunities to shop as a family member would. That's what you're getting the opportunity to do. And it's a $275 that was given to us by those same amazing family members that they're still very proud of their material, but they're just not operating a mine anymore. There was no more yield. So that mine shut down about a decade ago. The land was actually sold off. They don't even have like a little plaque saying here was the mine. It's just the land was sold because it's in a beautiful area. There was real estate investors that came in. They built resorts where the land was for the mine. So anyway, it's a really special stone that you're getting a chance to own here. And it's got a carat 28 in diamonds, as this mounting always does. So you're getting the huge diamond weight. Those are all VS diamonds. You choose your gold color, you get your size, you got the finishing on the inside as well. This is just gonna be that top of the hour. Like, again, you're just so happy and fortunate and thankful you were here at this very moment, because that's what this is about. This is about a major, major value. So come on in, everybody. We are ready to go, and we are ready to give it away. I'm giving away jewelry all day long, and that means literally 2 hours this morning and 3 hours tonight as well. So again, you definitely don't want to miss the party. And there's our presentation grade, and it's almost 3 carats. And do you see how it's a little richer than some of the stones are? It's not that light, light, light. It's a really deep, saturated neon blue. It's got all the finishing through the inside. Look at that. And you can go ahead and choose your favorite gold color. Do we have anybody thinking about it? Because I should probably get, oh, and by the way, when I got into the business so many years ago, 2.5 decades, when I got into this business, gold was less, diamonds were less. Do you know what this mounting cost when I first started? I was like a baby. I mean, okay, a teenage baby, but a baby, right? Do you understand that this mounting back then was over $4,000 to make? Yes. Teresa has the style, the mounting, right? Mm-hmm. Really? Teresa, did you say she's in California? Wonderful. One of our Cali girls. Teresa in California just says she has this mounting. And she says, and I bet you she has more than one piece of jewelry. And she says, this just came in because she wanted to share it with us and then have me share it with you guys, is that she said this is the mounting she gets the most compliments on. And you know what, Teresa, you're absolutely, I have no doubt that is the case, because you're right. This is the one, would we still be making a mounting? 25 years, and no, TVON has not been around that long, but this is a mounting that I have been offering at different venues across the nationwide airwaves for nearly 25 years. And that doesn't happen unless it's classic, unless it's timeless, unless it's popular, unless it really works for a lot of people, as long as you like a lot of diamond weight. That's the key. You gotta like a lot of gold, you gotta like a lot of diamond weight. You can't be afraid to wear that really serious powerful piece, and that's what this is. So let's get to it, because that's a $4,000 mounting way back when. Today it costs more to make, because obviously you know what gold and diamonds are doing, and we're going to take it even lower. And look at the finishing, and then let me try it on. I got, again, that's that beautiful undergallery. That has not changed. Not one thing has changed with this mounting, and you have a chance to own something with history and lore, and it should be $69.99, and it will not be. I've got a Sunday to remember. I love it in the white. Highly recommended in the white gold, but you are going to get to choose. Whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is your favorite gold color is, how about we size it for free? How about we ship it for free? How about we don't give you any charge for the tax if you live in any state besides California? Let's do that. Let's get it to you and bring it to you at a value you cannot ever believe, and I won't do it for $69.99, I promise you, and this is going to light the lines up. But do you think everybody's going to get one? Do you think that we have zircons to go around for 100 people or 200 people or 300 people? Oh, no, I do not. I wish I did. It's not going to be $69.99. You got to call, and you got to make it yours as quickly as you can, because this will never last, and it's truly one of the best values I can provide you here today or any day. That's a fact. This is a pure giveaway. That's all this is, and you have a money-back guarantee. So for those of you that are out there that are, have trained to be skeptics, I get it. You will be skeptical of this price tag that you're about to see, but you got to take it, because the opportunity is now. And then you remember you have a money-back guarantee as well. And all you're going to do, if you miss it, all you're going to do is think about that ring. That ring is going to haunt you, because the value is so good, and we have nobody on the phone lines except, oh wait, Allison, are you thinking about this one? No. She's on something else. Jesse, you thinking about this one? She says, I'm thinking about it, but you got to do better than $7,000. Oh, have we met? She's low with the low prices. And it's not going to be $69.99. Come on in. Do not be shy. You can always hang up. If I don't get to the price that you absolutely love, I don't want you to buy it. I only want you to buy it if I give it away. That's when I want you to say yes. I want you to say yes if you know you're getting the biggest value I've ever had on blue zircon, bar none, and this is it. I know, because I'm here giving away jewelry every day. So this is the value. And you don't want to miss it, because it's not even $3,500. $34.99 is pretty amazing. This does have a carat 28. My mom's favorite ring, we were just talking about jewelry, because I got to see her a couple weeks ago. And we were talking a lot about jewelry. And we were going through some of her jewelry, and we were looking at it. And, I was doing some appraisals on things and all that. And you know what? She still, I said, I got a very challenging question for you. Who's your favorite child? No, after that, I already knew the answer to that. I said, what's your favorite ring? And she said, it would be like choosing a favorite child, but I'm going to choose one, because I chose you, and I'm going to choose, no, I'm kidding. She didn't say that. She doesn't play favorites, but I am, so we know that. It's just, sometimes it's unspoken. It's just an unspoken, it's a thing we know. But here's the thing. You also, if you had to pick a favorite piece of jewelry, she has a collection, is pretty good. Her ruby in this mounting is her favorite piece of jewelry. Always has been, always will be. I could hand her a 20-carat diamond. She'd like her ruby in this mounting better, and it's rarer. It's rarer. The stones that are in this mounting are important. You don't put just anything in this mounting. And you know what? Like Teresa said, I get more compliments. My favorite I have. This is the mounting you will soon love. And you know what? You don't need to limit it. If you already have the mounting like Teresa does and my mom does, and you try it with a blue zircon, because unless you have this mounting with a blue zircon, it's new, it's fresh, and you should have it, and it's not $3,000 either. How about $29.99 for a top of the hour? How about we take it lower than that? Come on in, because I don't want you to miss it, and we still have just one caller thinking about it. That's fine. Then I think that, Jess, I have a feeling they're going to get it. Way to go, and I applaud them for being early on the phone lines, but now we've got some competition. Andy's got someone as well. Here's what I'll do. Let's go lower than 29. Let's just take, I don't really care what the prices end up being. I have one priority. It is moving jewelry all day long. And trust me, that's what we got to do. So I'm not going to do even 29. And you know what? That mounting costs more than that to make. So suddenly the mounting, if you need it as the mounting, if you want to take out the stone, if you want me to take it out and send you the stone in a box and then use the mounting for some other great stone you have at home, go ahead. You can do that, but this never gets better than this price, and it's not 29. You know what? I'm already too low. You guys know that. You know it from watching. I'll go lower. This is why we do top of the hours. And sometimes, again, when you guys ask, well, what's the price going to be? I have no idea. I'm not giving it the price it should be. I'm not giving it that $29.99 price that on an ordinary day it'd already be gone with 18 people missing out. We're going to make it even better than even 29 or 28 or 27. This is a pure giveaway. It doesn't get better than this. and blue zircons that are neon. That's the deal. It's a true neon. That means even on a lower light, it's going to glow even more. It's brighter than it could ever be in these bright lights because it's like the surface of the sun out here. This is where you're getting the value on VS diamonds that are spectacular, lots of gold because it's a bigger ring, and it's not going to be 27 or 26 or 25. And if we do this for some crazy low, like $24.99, it is going to be gone in probably less than 60 seconds. I'm not leaving it at $24.99. We're going even lower because I want to make sure you see exactly what my intentions are for this Sunday we have together. Because we got 2 hours today and we got 3 hours tonight. So this is it. I'm making it even lower. Let's get it even. This is not going to be the time to wait. If you were not on the phone lines, oh, I don't know if you're going to get it, because this is just as simple as I can make it, and it is a pure giveaway. So let's make it even better than 24, and I know I don't need to because we're already verifying and it should be gone. 30 seconds away, and yeah, it's going to be out of here, but you got a better value. And that's almost 3 carats of a private collection Cambodian zircon, and they are no longer attainable. You are getting into something that is not zirconia. Please don't get it confused, because a lot of people do. Like, oh, that's one of those faux stones, or that's a look-alike, or whatever. Nope, it is a natural stone that dates the earth at 4.4 billion years old. It's been around. It's got a history. And now this particular color, this mine that was the only one in the world, that is mined out. And we're going to make it better than 24. Now, you know what? Nobody's got it yet. Well, lucky day. I'm going to take it even lower. Sometimes you got to do this. Sometimes you got to go extra, extra, extra low to get it out the door. That's exactly what I'm going to do. We're not asking 24. And this mounting, literally, we have a factory that's about 30 feet away from where I'm standing. It's where this mounting is made. And this mounting isn't made much anymore because it is cost prohibitive to make, with gold prices soaring and diamond prices doing the same, and all the labor it takes to make it, because you got the pave sides and you got the big halo around it and the finishing on the inside. It's not going to be 24. I wish you luck. I ask you to call in now because I don't think this is going to last very long, and you get the choice of size and gold color, and it's going to be shipped to your door for free, and then, you know, check it out for a couple weeks and then decide if you want to keep it or not. But this is not going to be 24 or 23 or 22 or $21.99. I have never, guys, I don't sell this mounting for this price. I can't, because the factory that made it on Friday afternoon, this ring was completed on Friday afternoon at about 4:30. I was here. I saw the ring. I saw the completed piece. Do you know what that mounting cost us on Friday to make here in-house with all of our amazing expertise and our directs to gold and our direct diamond deals and all that? You know how we roll. We're better than wholesale. And yet that mounting cost us over $5,000 to make. So when I tell you I'm giving away jewelry, I'm giving away jewelry. And it's not $21.99. And it's not $2,099. This is the one to get. And all you need to do is say, yes. Yes, I'll take it. I'll try it. I want to wear it. I want to see what it's all about. And speaking of, here it is on the hand one more time. This is not a small ring. If you don't like big jewelry, please do not buy this ring. It is big. It is large. It is comfortable. Remember, we finish it on the inside for you to ensure that, but it's also not going to be $2,099. Yes. Great on the index finger. I had it that way earlier because that's where it's sized for me. Look at that. That would be beautiful on the index finger. It does sit up a little bit, but nothing too high, nothing too pronounced. There it is on the index finger. You could wear it on the middle finger or the ring finger. I think too big for the pinky and too big for the thumb. Anywhere else, ring, middle, index, wear it there. It's not $2,099. Come on in. Here we go. And for everybody who missed this airing, right? I'm talking to the people who are watching this like on a recording tomorrow. Who taped it, who are watching on a Monday, who are watching on a Tuesday, who are watching on a Sunday afternoon when the show is actually over live. I'm sorry. This is why you watch the shows live. You get values that you cannot get. I cannot make this ring for this price, so congratulations in advance to whomever gets it. It is $1,999 where you cannot buy that carat 28 in those diamonds for this price, and it's got a nearly 3 carat collection grade, presentation grade blue zircon in the middle. Come on over and take a look. It's $19.99. That is huge. It's a big value, to say the least. I think we could say, yeah, maybe the biggest value in blue zircon, and these stones are crazy money right now. There are big designers that have gone after these stones now, and they're putting them as the cornerstones of their collections. And I'm talking about really, really well-known designers, big ones, well-known designers that have now gotten on board. They finally, better late than ever, they hopped on the zircon train and they said, let's be a part of this. But you know what? We are kind of the pioneers and the leaders of this rare stone, and we're so proud. $19.99, that is unbelievable. It really is. It really defines what this is all about. And this is also stone that you know is challenged when it comes to cutting. It's one of the more difficult because it's a more dense stone. So it is really, it tends to be a difficult one to cut. There's a lot of stone zircons across the board in all colors. They can be a little asymmetric in their cutting. You'll see like a culet that's wonky here and there. Obviously not with this presentation grade stone. This is the one to own. Let's give it 60 seconds. We will move along. Let me know if you have any requests. We've got the Sphene necklace coming up in moments. I think we're going to bring out that Sphene, which is so lovely. That's the Sphene with the color changing ability in the Evil Eye design. We've got, oh, I have zircon earrings. Let's show them. If anybody needs a earring to match, or you just like the idea of this bright turquoisey blue in an earring, we can bring that to you as well. So we'll do that coming up. Might as well just get our blue zircons out of here. So really special earring. It's one of those front-facing hoops with the split style. Yes, we're going to do a value there on some round zircons. Yes, we'll get you the round blues that match beautifully, and then let me know if this is what you'd like to have at $19.99. Also keep in mind, we do have that blue wing later in the bridge, the round. It's going to be a 2.5 carat plus. So that's going to be coming up as well. But this is not a time to sit back and say, should I, shouldn't I, maybe, why? No, it's a why not. It's a why not. With all due respect, that is the one that you need to get your hands on. And thank you so much. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Catherine, thank you so much. Oh, Audrey Hepburn. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you so much, Catherine. And I will let her know. Thank you. Thank you. All right, coming up, let's talk about earrings to match real quick. Then we'll be done with our blue zircon party here. These are the earrings that are so good. Blue zircon rounds. Item number here is going to be 112-7973, and they are the front-facing hoop. But it's like, again, hoops normally mean one row right up front. That's it. Here's something a little different. 2 rows, starts at that apex at the top, splits down below, looks like a tension set, but don't worry, that is plenty secure. It's got a basket behind it and prongs. So you're good to go on the zircon. 7973 is a carat 26 total weight here. So you've got about 60 points on each. And then you have the diamonds. The diamonds are 55 points in the diamonds as well. So what a piece of jewelry this is, and wait till you see them on, because they are bringing all the luxury up front. So it's all you see. And then there's something about that little drop. It's a 3/4 inch drop, which I'll show you. But I love the way that 3/4 is pretty classic as far as a drop tends to be what everyone's kind of comfortable in as far as a drop goes. You can also change the gold color to the yellow or the rose, but obviously we tend to love our zircons in the white, as we saw there. But here's what we've got going on. And these are that bright pop of like that true neon. Think Paraíba. Think like really premium color, neon and bold. That's what you're getting here. But there's a carat 26. They're rounds, so they are definitely razzle dazzle me rounds. And they are also going to be this really easy lever back style. So it hinges in the back. It's going to flip right down. It opens like so. Could not be easier. Take a look, and then it's going to open up much wider for you. So it's really easy to pop that post through your piercing. See that? And then you've got just easy, put that straight post through, and then watch this. You just literally flip it up. Now wait for it to click, because you'll hear that click when it's closed and locked. And then the best part is seeing them on, because honestly, right now you're seeing the backing. You're not going to see that backing when they're on the ear. So they look like they're floating. There's that 3/4 inch drop we're talking about. I'll pop one on. Yes, you choose your gold color. And wait to see this. And with that turquoisey bright blue, how lovely would this be with anybody's complexion, skin tone, hair color, outfit choice, whatever it is. This is always going to work. And this is what they look like on. So see now, I'm just holding back the bang so you can really see it. But look at how beautiful. So you see how they come to that point, and then everything faces forward, everything's up front, and then it does look, doesn't it, like it really does look like your zircon is floating among this design. So it's like the diamonds are really holding it and just kind of keeping it perched there, right there for you, straight up and out. And that's what I love about it. And then I love that it starts here and then gets a little wider, because I think with the jawline and where that's hitting, it really, really looks great together. So you can see that really bright color. And of course, from a distance away, to still get that brightness you get. And that's what we love about zircons. They're neon. They even could be, I'm in a lower light right now, where I kind of sit down in a little catcher's position to show these earrings to you. It's really dark. So I think that, again, when you're seeing them in a lower light source like they are, and you see how bright and gleaming they still are, that's important too. All right, we'll go back to the close-up. I just wanted you to see the size reference on, and we're going to make this better than even, oh my goodness, $29.99. Well, is that going to work? Probably not. You saw what I just did to the ring. So we got to make it a lot more interesting here. And I will. And choose your gold color and get that as well. But here's what we've got going on. Better than even $29.99, you better believe it. And there's a lot of workmanship that goes into an earring. Earrings are not easy to make, because even though we love our rings and we love our bracelets and we love all those pieces, pendants and alike, it's not like they have a lot of moving parts or pieces. This is the one where you've got hinges and you've got all these, you know, articulated design details that you have to concern yourself with. And what we're going to do here, make it even better. You know what, first caller, let's take them down to $999. That's it, $999, and they're a match. There's obviously a different cut here. The oval was in the ring, the rounds are in the earring, but there's a match. So if you want to go for it, go for it. Andy, I can look for anything too if you need me to. Gotcha. Which one? Yes. Are you talking about the pendant or the ring? Ring. Got it. Was that last night? You got it. We'll show the Padparadscha. The ring, we are needing a ring. I wonder if it's our Padparadscha pendant owner that needs a ring to match. I wonder, could it be? So I will look for that for you, and then we'll see who's got the earrings. We're getting requests. Thank you for those. Keep those requests coming all day long. We're more than happy to help with all those requests. Would love to do that, and yes, we do. $9.99, blowing out the earrings as well, so you have something to go with your ring if you were looking to get the ring. If not, you've got the earrings, which are a standalone piece as well, that look incredible. No doubt about it. So we're really thrilled about those. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. I do have the Padparadscha coming up by request next. I'm not sure who that is yet, but we will find out. Got the Padparadscha in my hand, ready to show, but 60 seconds left on those blue zircon earrings, and that's it for our blue zircons today. I do have turquoise, I have blue wing, but as far as blue zircons go, that's it for today. Very cool, aren't they? They're the best of the best. I love the color. I just think the color, because I'm a big Padparadscha fan, but I'm also a big Paraíba fan. I'm a big turquoise fan. So we're going to see the Padparadscha next, but I love that when you love Paraíba and turquoise, one is opaque, turquoise is opaque, right? You don't see through it. And then Paraíba I love because the color and the glow and the neon. I feel like blue zircon is kind of like those two stones combined, because it's got almost a turquoisey color, but you still have, instead of opacity, you have that beautiful, brilliant clarity, and you've got great faceting, and then you've got the double refraction as well that is also allowing the stones to just look so beyond and better than diamonds, quite frankly. Yes? Stephen and Holly. Hi, Stephen and Holly. Well, you got it. We got the Padparadscha. Have they seen this before, or are they just looking for a round? You got, oh, the biggest round we have in a Padparadscha. Well, here it is. The pendant's already gone from earlier. We're going to move on from the earrings. Let me know if you'd like those. And then there, oh, yeah, that does actually, it reminds me a lot of the pod we saw in the pendant earlier that sold already. So this is going to be 3255. And yes, this really cool spinning, wrapping. I mean, we talk about halos a lot, but this is really upgraded. The way all these large, long, tapered baguettes rotate around, yes. Oh, very good. The Tanzanite emerald cuts are gone. Congratulations on those. They stay in the white gold, Allison, and they were 7886. Well done. Tanzanite emerald cut earrings are gone. We have drops, though, for you if you need any big sizes in the drops. But here we go with the Padparadscha. It is the largest round, Holly and Stephen, and nice to have you with us. Always good to hear from you both. This is our 105. It is unheated, though. So, yes, really rare. Extremely rare. It's unheated, untreated Padparadscha with a carat 68. That's a lot of diamond weight, especially when the rounds don't account for most of that. It's the big tapered baguettes that are wrapping and spinning around and around and around. So it definitely has a theme going on. The round stone, the round, around, around. The beautiful triple halo, really it is. You start with the rounds, then it goes to the tapered baguettes. That is so interesting how they align, but they still separate so that there's the exact right amount of even space between every one of those stones. Then, of course, completing it with the rounds to really bring it all together. And here we go, white gold only, $99.99. Yeah, let's change that. Let's change it. Let's switch it. Let's flip it. Let's reverse it. Okay, $99.99, but if we reverse that, it's still $99.99, so we can't do that. We got to change it up, switch it up as best we can. Let's make this even better. And how about it? 40, not, you know what, skip $49.99, we'll do better. One incredible piece, split shank on the sides. Let me try it on before we get to that lower price that I'm about to give. Stays in the white gold. Remember, that's 14 karat gold, and look at that. Gives you really kind of across the finger coverage here for that piece. And look at that sparkle. It's worth it to get an unheated stone. And obviously, from the very, very up close, when you're really, really close, you tend to see a little bit of that, you know, there are obviously a few natural inclusions, but I want to point out that when it's just a little bit further away on the hand, you don't see them. And it's not impeding the sparkle factor at all. But that's the beauty. You're going extra rare by getting the unheated, untreated material. Any sapphire that's unheated, that is extremely rare to find. So we're thrilled to bring that to you. It's also, it's better than even $49.99 too. And with that large diamond weight, that is exquisite. We'll do it for $3,999 instead. What a giveaway on a Padparadscha. Don't forget we have the Rubellite rounds in the earrings. Oh, the earring drops. And if you're interested, the 810 emerald. The 810 that looks like, I feel like I'm wearing a 20 karat emerald, which I can honestly, I've not been able to do before in my lifetime. And yet we have the big emerald here, and it's surprisingly affordable for what it is, but we'll see who's got the Padparadscha. It's really got, you see the secondary goldens coming through? I love when they get more saturated, and when they still have, because you know if it was just pink, it couldn't be a Padparadscha. So it's got that golden secondary hue to go with it. Sounds like we may be verifying on this one. We'll find out. We do have a big Tanzanite pendant that's a nice little giveaway on a 20 karat 43. Also have Mandarin garnet, and let's get to the Sphene necklace. How am I going to show this? Best, well, you know what? We'll show it up close because honestly, I want you to see this stone. It's item number, and we flashed it, so there may already be a couple people waiting on this Sphene necklace. The entire necklace is what you're getting. I love when we can just do a one complete piece. Don't have to worry about finding the perfect chain because it's already attached. I do appreciate that. All right, do you have this one, Jess, or can we give it to, nope, okay, so we're verifying over here. We got two people talking about it. Let's see who's got it. The Padparadscha, $39.99, and it's over 1 carat, but unheated in the round. Andy, I have a weird request and favor to ask. Can you just put that box lid down? It's distracting me. It's just, it makes me feel like someone's sitting back there and nobody's supposed to sit back there. So yeah, it's weird, I know. Allison's giving me that look like, oh my God. What a diva. Yes, go ahead, Jess. Which zircon? The blue zircon? Okay. Because they're probably thinking for a semi-mount, like what does that fit? Let me tell you, it's usually a 7x9 or 8x10. So that stone, for reference, let me go ahead and get you what that was. Sorry, guys, I'm measuring a stone real quick from a mounting from earlier. So that was, yeah, that was a 7 by, probably should be a 7x9, but I like to make sure it's actually a 7x9.5. So yeah, that's always going to be for the 7x9s or the, like I said, it's going to be an 8x10 will work, but it'll kind of cover the diamonds a bit. Yes. You got it. All right. So the requester was kind enough to say, we requested it, but it's not what we need, so anybody can take it. Very nice. Thank you so much. It's always nice to have that feedback from you. All right. Coming up, I still think that best value, that blue zircon ring, I cannot stop thinking about that value. All right. Let's get to the Sphene. This is a necklace, and it's the Evil Eye, which we see pretty much popular throughout the world of designer jewelry, whether it's necklaces or bracelets. Now, the necklace, kind of the first thing people see, right? And this is I think it's the best Evil Eye design that we do. It's going to be item number 1127984. This I love. Again, I have green eyes, so I just love the green stone in the eye because they are oftentimes blue. And a lot of times it's just enamel, which isn't all that expensive. And yet, can you get over what some of the designers get for enameling in jewelry? It's crazy. But this is all solid gold, and we have white, yellow, or rose, your choice of. But that is our very popular, but also it's a little bit more affordable than usually color change Sphene is, and yet this is that bright, open, amazing color. It's still a 55-point stone, a stone that is known for dispersion first, and that's what's great about this one is because you know what? If anyone is casting any dispersions, that's not going to have an effect because doesn't that Evil Eye, that's what it's there for as a symbol, is to ward off negativity. So yes, any dispersions cast your way, I don't think they're going to actually, I don't think it's going to affect you. It's going to be that stone that is set within this design. Yes. Exactly. Are we in Mercury retrograde or is it just the full moon lunar eclipse? Because, yeah, it started on the 14th. Oh, so we're like right there. Yeah. Thank you, Jess. It does all make sense, doesn't it? It does all make sense. I was thinking about that last night when I saw that full moon. And I thought, yeah, Yeah, something spooky's going on, but here we are. And it was the Ides of March yesterday, and you know they say beware the Ides of March. So yeah, thank goodness we're past that. We made it to the happy day that is Tony's birthday. And then tomorrow we got St. Patrick's Day, so that's a fun, lucky day, right? So see, it'll all turn around. It's turning around, I can feel it. But here's our 55-point Madagascar. Yeah, there was definitely some full moon stuff going on freeways yesterday, I can tell you that. Let's go with 55. I only drive like 200 miles on these weekend days, so I know. I experienced it all yesterday. 55 points in the Madagascar color change Sphene with the diamond weight at 31 points. Let's show it on the hand here, and then, yes, it's going on the neckline, and yeah, it's a chain. So this is the clasp. There are your adjustables. There they are. So see the little O-rings, 16, 17, 18 inches, and a lobster claw. So you get to decide at what length you want to wear it, and then here it is on the hand. So you can see it's not a small piece at all. It's definitely, you're going to see that coming, right? Nobody even mess with the wearer of the evil eye because, yep, it is that protection piece. It is that really, again, the evil eye, it's such a misnomer because everyone thinks, well, why would I want to wear the evil eye? It's the, it wards off the negativity. So that's why they call it that. And then, of course, again, you've got this beautiful diamond cut chain. Nobody so far. Well, here's what we'll do. Let's show it on the neckline, see if that has any intrigue for our collectors of the Sphene. And, of course, what I was saying is the dispersion is what we first notice, because you see all the gorgeous colors coming off that stone, right? The rainbow colors, the brilliance, that's a highly dispersive stone. So even more brilliant than your diamonds. You can have the best VS diamond in the world. You can have a flawless diamond. It's not going to have any more dispersion than the Sphene will. However, maybe the coolest factor about it is the fact it also changes color. It is a color changing gem, and there are only a few in the world that do that. So you see how that's going to look at 16. Here's 17. 18's right about here. So you have all that versatility of wearing it higher or lower on the neckline. Let's also take a close-up look at it again, and we're going to make this easy here right now and make it, you know what, forget about this $39.99 deal. Let's take it lower. We know this is one of the rarest stones in the world. I love the bigger 5 diamonds that you have on the very edge there at the base. I love that the inside of the eye design is done in diamonds as well. This flared out, almost like, again, kind of solar look that's happening. Really cool. And yet, it's only going to be $999 for our evil eye in the color change Sphene. So what a beautiful way. Boy, talk about attracting some good attention and some really positive energy is the Sphene, because I think you're going to have everybody asking, could it be a green diamond? It's actually, we've all seen green diamonds here before. It's better dispersion, brighter color. It's still got that kind of neon pop. I love when they don't get too dark, when they get too much of a forest green. I think they lose something a little bit. Nice to have them bright and open like that is. So $9.99 if you'd like it, first caller. Then we'll move right along, and yes, we're going to go through the extra effort of changing up the gold. If you'd rather have it in white gold or rose gold, that's no problem either. You can do that too. But that's quite the value for a really rare stone. They're super, super unusual to get. Crazy rare, and we're so proud to bring them. All right, next up, let's get to it. We've got the big emerald, yes. I have a turquoise, and then I do have a Mandarin. Now, this Mandarin's not for the faint of heart. Let me just flash it here for you. A reminder, the Padparadscha is still available. Yeah, that's where you just see bright happiness, citrus colors, beautiful look there, and that's one of our best in our 2-carat private collection. So that's a beauty, isn't it? That's our Mandarin garnet coming up in a little bit. I want to do a quick little blowout. I have a little mini wheel here, so we want to do some blowouts here for you, and then again, call us on the Sphene in the evil eye necklace, and that one will be happening a little later. Now here is the last of the trillion in the Tanzanite. I do have a really cool Congo. Boy, were they popular yesterday. I had a really great wheel of Congolese. And this is the Congolese tourmaline in an oval. And then we have a yellow zircon. It's really more of a golden color. I would say it's giving that really rich neon. Yeah, look at that. That looks like a diamond, does it not? So here's how we go with this wheel. They're all going to be, again, just one onlys. That's really simple and easy. I'm actually just going to move them around a little bit because I know our Tanzanite is so jumbo in size here. So let me just move this one down here. We'll line up our Congolese in the center. That's got a nice kind of blue-green, vibrant color, minty, if you will. And then here's the Tanzanite trillion. These are all one onlys. They're going to fly. We got a new discount. So the same price is going to apply to all 3 of the rings here. So it's going to be a quick wheel, that's for sure. And they're all totally different. There's no Like if you're wondering, well, what's the thread? What's the common thread through these? They're all different. They're just really, again, about blowing out some really unique pieces that we have, and there's nothing else like it. There's nothing else like this zircon. The Congolese is a gorgeous, minty, bright, vibrant blue-green. There's the zircon, which, by the way, is giving you really cool diamonds on the sides. There's not just one diamond. They're actually like a blocked style, squared off design here that has diamonds along all the different edges there, so it's very dimensional. And that zircon is going to be wow, 747. Then you've got the diamond weight at 9 points. The Congolese in the middle is a 360. It has 31 points. And then the platinum piece right over here with the Tanzanite trillion is a 237 with 16 points in the diamonds. Let me know who's got the evil eye if anybody's got it. And verifying on that one, it sounds like. So it's really, really crucial to dial in quickly if you want that evil eye design. But here we go. Well, this is awfully exciting. No longer going to be the $39.99 price tag that I think we'd all expect on a really good day of blowouts, which is what today is all about. You're not paying $39. You're not paying $29. They're not even $19.99. We want to take them all down, and we're approaching last hour of part 1 of Sunday. Again, we got 2 parts to our Sunday here, at least for today and next week. But this is where you're getting a really, really special look. Take which one you love. I can't believe we're giving a 747 away for $19.99. And you know what I'll do? Well, let's take them even lower. No callers yet. You want to dial in early because they are one of a kinds. When they're gone, they're gone. Nothing I can do to replicate any one of those 3 because they are unique. They are so, so unique. And the Congolese have been hot. They are now being we've got some of the stones. Actually, some of the examples are actually from the Congo. We took them over to the GIA. So we're working in concert with them to really, because we're one of the few that have the Congolese stones. So, you know, they got to rely on us to give them the stones here. So we've got some of those being tested for their chemical makeup to see what exactly gives them their blue-green colors at this point. But here we are with a trillion, a Congolese oval, and this cushion cut zircon, not even $14.99. Well, which one do you like? I'm having a tough time deciding which one. I really, there's something diamond-like about this. When you get a 7.5 carat zircon, we've had some gorgeous zircons, including the blue today, but that one is going to be the most affordable we've had for some time. I love this. Platinum, wraparound, asymmetrical design there. We're going to make them a lot more affordable than even $1,499. Let's get you on the lines here. Let's make them even easier. How about $1,300? You know what? Skip that. Let's go even lower. Let's make them $1,299 for 60 seconds. Yes. Who? Dawn in Texas. Hi, Dawn. Thank you so much. Appreciate you shopping with us today. Thank you for being here. And then we have, top of the hour is 20 minutes away. Can I even wait that long to show you the round blue wing Block D? There is a round coming up in the bridge. I'm so excited about it. It's quite the value. And then there is an emerald cut as well. So maybe what we'll do is back-to-back our Tanzanite so you get to know them and find the right piece for you today. And then give me a call if you have any requests, because we have flown through a lot of jewelry here today so far, haven't we? And don't forget that there's also going to be that big emerald if you want to talk to us about that, and the Tanzy pendant. So which one would you like to see and get the graphics on? I'll try them on as we have them requested here. We got a couple people on the phone lines. Again, zircon on the left, Congolese tourmaline in the middle, and Tanzanite trillion on the right. Which one do you like, Jess? Tanzanite, here it is, it's gone, but I'm going to show it on the hand real quick for you. That was 1126834. There's the Tanzanite. That is the 237 trillion. See how this side is split and then it wraps around in the pave and then it kind of carries over the other asymmetric style of the split shank on that side. Well done on the Tanzy. Let's see what's left. We've got the Congolese and the yellow golden zircon. Which one would you like? Allison, you have a favorite up there for $12.99? Let me know who's got what, and then we will move that Tanzanite, get that one right off to sizing and shipping for you. That one, of course, stays in the platinum. And then here we are with the golden zircon. Guys, 747 on the zircon here in the cushion cut. We do not want to leave that here. Look at it on the hand to give you an idea of what that's all about. That some stones just look important, even if you're not familiar with what stone it is. And you obviously know, but others might not. Take a look at the golden zircon on the hand. It's 7750. It is our 747 cushion cut. And then the diamonds, let's not forget, it's not just one on each side. They're actually rotating. There are diamonds on either profile view of the ring as well. So they're actually, think of it like a little square cube with diamonds on each and every side. So you get to look at them from all these different angles, and it's nice to see some profile detail in a ring like that. So there's our golden zircon for $12.99. Here's the Congolese, which is that oval. That's a 360 stone. It's going to have 31 points in diamonds, and then a lot of unique cutout details on the sides of that ring. And that's what that one looks like on the hand. 360, $12.99. For the Congolese blue greenstone you see there. So that's another great way to go. And we'll take another look at them close up and personal. And then let's see what we have next in the way of. Is it a request? Yes, we do. Oh, my favorite. And yesterday, was it yesterday or was it Friday? We brought out the nail hoop earrings that were so much fun. And I knew that sometime this weekend we'd have a request for the ring. Some of you own it. Many of you love it. We've had such incredible feedback about this ring and how wearable and everyday, and how, didn't somebody say the other day they walked into the red box store that has kind of made this whole style iconic? Because yes, they get the credit for making it really well known and really, you know, haute couture and really popular with the tastemakers. But we have designed our own version in the same VS diamonds with the same amazing gold, except I think we did it better. And that's because, check this out, well, the price tag is better. But this is 112-2946, and by request for many is the nail ring that wraps over 3/4 the way around the finger in diamonds. Then you've got the nail head, which is also done in pave, and wrapping around the entirety. Look at the back, because those diamonds around the nail head go all the way around as well. It's finished on the inside, so this is pure solid gold. This is not a piece that is just, oh, let's throw this together. Let's just do it as reasonably as we can. And yet I say that because it's a very reasonable price. Keep in mind, the closest designer version has 80 points. No, is it 82? I think it's 82. The designer version that is closest, because they do different versions, different sizes, different diamond weights, the closest designer version has 82, I believe it's 82 points in diamonds. It's $15,200. So I don't know about you, but I'm going to take a better made, well-made ring. I'm going to give you 3 points less in diamonds. And the best part is, we're not even asking for $1,500, which would be over 90% off of designer retail. So there's that. And who was it? We had a customer the other day, and forgive me, I can't remember who it was, and she walked in with her nail ring. I think it was Kate, I want to say. It might have been Kate. And she needed the earrings to go with it because she wanted to complete the set. She walked into the red box store. You know who I'm talking about, the one that is really, really fancy with the really cool. They do the panthers, they do the nails. They really pioneered that. This design was one that's been around since the 70s, and it's just gotten more and more popular, really. And that, she said that she walked into the store and the sales associates there thought it was their ring and were just ogling her jewelry. Just completely, and obviously she probably got some really good VIP treatment because they thought, well, this woman knows her stuff. She knows our jewelry. She's coming in to shop. So again, this really is, when the associates that work at the store can't see the difference, because trust me, I mean, you know how it is. I'm this way with handbags. I can spot a knockoff 8 miles away. You know, it's very obvious because it's what I'm passionate about. It's what I love. Been around enough. Same with jewelry. You can tell. You can tell when you're looking at VS diamonds. You can tell when you're looking at diamonds versus a synthetic or a simulated, right? You can really tell. You can tell when you're looking at high quality diamonds versus a not so high quality. You can tell because they don't react the same way. So I think that that's lovely, that you can feel really confident that a $15,000 retail ring is not $1,500, and yet is there a difference? Well, besides the fact that we don't have the designer hallmark on the inside, we have our own, not theirs. So that's really the difference. And I think, personally, gold is gold. VS diamonds are VS diamonds. That's what I love. I've said this many times. I love nice things. I really do. Can I afford every nice thing that I want? Heck no. But I will tell you this. There are very few areas that we shop for, because usually it's going to be quite simple. If you want to buy nicer clothes, they're different than clothes that aren't nice. They feel different. They're made with different materials. If you shop for a nicer car is going to have very different components. Usually you have to spend more to get higher quality. You have to. It applies to clothing and homes and cars and appliances and just about everything that we shop for in this world. Jewelry is one of the few things where if you have a great connection or know where to go, You can actually get the same exact thing. I'm talking about the same quality through and through. The material is the material. It's 14 karat gold. It's VS diamonds. That's the same as 14 karat gold and VS diamonds that go for $100,000. That's the beauty of it. Jewelry has just really, really, really big markups, and we do not. And we are the manufacturer. We didn't make this somewhere and have it go through 8 different people before it gets to you, where everybody's profiting along the way. It is as direct as it gets. And so for those of you that say, because I have a lot of friends who say this, because I have some weirdo friends, and they're really successful people. And so they're entitled to be weirdos when it comes to things like this. They won't shop with me. You know why? They will not shop because they need the name. They believe that it can't be good unless they went into that store with the champagne at the door, with the security guards, and walked in, and they don't believe it can be good unless they spend $100,000. And if you have the money, great. Listen, if funds are unlimited, if you've got all the money in the world and you could care less, I still don't think you should shop for the fine. I really don't. I still think that it's irresponsible to go buy the $100,000 piece if you can get it for less. I think it's irresponsible to get the $15,000 piece if you can get it for less. But that's the thing, is usually you have to. And there are some people that still believe that you got to go spend $15,000 to get the quality. That is the exception to the rule. TVON is that exception to the rule when it comes to jewelry, and we can bring you better. We can bring you finer. We can bring you rare, and we can bring you more exotic. And that's exactly what this ring is. So if you are somebody who does want quality and does insist on fine, you've got it here. You're not giving up anything by spending less than $1,500. And yes, this is less than $1,500. So here's the value. We can do white, rose, or yellow. And of course, it's a returning favorite that we love. But honestly, at this point, even if you have one, I have so many people that come back and get another. They want a different ring size to wear on a different finger. They want to gift it. They want a different gold color. They want to get more so they can stack. Whatever it is, it's not even $9.99. So now it's that question of, how do you not get one when it's solid gold? And listen, there are people out there, we all know them. Maybe you're one of them and you've converted. Maybe you realize, yeah, I went out and bought, listen, I can't speak because I went out before we made this ring many, many years ago. I wanted to buy my mother the designer version of this ring, and I did, and I bought her the white gold, and I got it for her pinky, and I bought it, and I did it, and it was important to me, and you know what, she loves it, so it's okay. It's okay, and it was important, and it was really, really meaningful. So I did that. And you know what? We've made it better. And so here's the deal. And you know what? The good news is we could always consign hers and send it out in a secondary market, make up the money, because even the pieces that are used from those designers sell for a lot more than they do even retail oftentimes, because they're just so limited and hard to find. And now you can get the version yourself with the VS diamond, save yourself a bunch. And you know what I'll do? I'll make it even better than $9.99. And this is a ring that you can truly wear anywhere on the hand. I love wearing this as a thumb ring. I love wearing it as a pinky ring. You really have options. Ring finger, obviously, yes. You wear it wherever you want. You can stack them, play with them, kind of do it like your Wonder Ring. Just, you'll come up with 1,000,001 ways to wear it. Here's the yellow gold. Notice how you don't see much of the gold when it's in the yellow. There's the white gold. And I love it each way. You might want to consider, if you love wearing it, get another one in a different gold color. Stack them up, layer them, wear them on different fingers of the hand. Love that as a cool thumb ring, pinky ring, ring finger, middle index. Works anywhere, and it's $888 only. And then we got the fabulous double row Wonder Ring in the smaller version, the mid-size I call it, coming up next. But who was the one that asked for this? Because I'm so thankful, because I love to talk about this ring. Hi, Barbara. Where's Barbara calling from? And she did get one already. She's in Connecticut, so she's got access to New York City, designer stores, great value, right? But again, she's got, if she gets on a train or gets in her car or whatever she likes to do to transport herself to New York City, you could go to the wholesale world, you could go to the fine stores on Fifth Avenue, but you're not going to find an $888 ring. What would you, even in the wholesale world, I would love to do this. This would be like a fun little like man on the street field trip. If we did like variety shows, or, you know, if we did anything but, you know, offering jewelry for sale, I would literally do this. I think maybe I should one day, is just literally take a camera. Now they get really skittish about cameras downtown in the jewelry district for obvious reasons, because it's just a security thing. But I would love to just take $888 cash, because when you're shopping in those wholesale worlds, you want to have cash. You'll get a little better deal when you shop cash. And you have to go down there, and listen, it's not always the most pleasant, fun place to be. It's, you know, it's downtown LA, downtown New York City. You know, you got to be careful, right? And the thing is this, I would love to show you, I could take $880 cash, and let's see what we can get downtown. You'd probably get a gold band. You'd get a probably 2mm gold band for $888, and that's wholesale. Notice I didn't say Rodeo Drive. We could go a few miles further. We could go 30 miles west, and we could go to Rodeo Drive. But 888 is barely going to get you lunch and parking validation, okay? And then the parking ticket that you're going to get, because if you park on the street, yeah, the meter runs out, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, it's truly, I mean, that's literally, that's lunch and you're parking at the structure, and, you know, it really is true. I mean, what that's going to get you in Beverly Hills is nothing, not even sterling silver. If you take it downtown to a wholesale district, it's a gold band by itself. Take a look at this again. We've got the last call on the nail ring. White, yellow, rose gold. Get one, get your size, get another. Yes. Dawn in Texas. Does she have the nail ring? She has the white and the yellow. No way, really? What? Oh, Dawn, thank you. So she's like a walking billboard for the nail ring. She says that Dawn called in from Texas. She has 2 of them herself. She has a white and a yellow, and she said that her friends have loved it so much that they've come to TVON to buy it. Well, you know, Dawn, first of all, I commend you for telling them where you got it, because you could have just said you went to you know who and bought it there for 15 grand. So thank you for sharing, because a lot of people, and listen, I don't blame you, a lot of people don't like to share where they're shopping for their jewelry. They won't even tell their best friends or their family where they're shopping, because they would like them to think that maybe they, you know, spent gobs of money in retail. Well, Dawn, first of all, thank you. That was so kind of you to share your shopping secret with your friends. And thank you to all the friends you've turned on to TVON as well, who have now come in to shop it for themselves. It really is. And wherever you wear it, I think that for those of you that are saying, I'm not sure if that's my style, I'm not sure if I can wear it, you try it. Try it, you will love it. You really will, because it's very modern. This is like right now really, really, really hot with the younger gals. But again, we all want to have something really stylish and really recognizable, and it's just, it's whether you like it or not, it's status. It's total status. And let's show you the mid-size Wonder Ring that's here as well. Then we'll get back to our top of the hour, which is our brand new, which we have that Tanzanite coming up. But that's our nail ring. I cannot say enough about it. I was really integral in helping create this the right way. We really redid it about 6, 7 times to make sure it was just perfect, heavy, solid, had the feel, because, you know, having bought one from the big designer myself that I gifted, I really wanted ours to be exceeding that quality you would spend $15,000 for in retail. So here we go with our next, this is our next request actually. It's a Wonder Ring. It's actually the mid-size. So taking the double row that we love in the 103, but just scaling it down a bit for you, so you have the option to perhaps make it a little bit more wearable if you don't like super wide rings, especially if you are stacking. So this is the mid-size 1110521, and then I also have all 3 gold colors to show you, which is nice. We have the white up front, then the yellow, then the rose stacked with it. Keep calling on the nail rings. We will have those for you. They are very special, and they're just, you will wear it every day, and I love investing into pieces I know I'm going to use a lot, because I'm trying to be better about that. I love to buy cool things, but sometimes the cool things that we own aren't the things we're wearing every day, because they're the really like out there, cool, special occasion pieces. Well, I really love when you can get a piece of jewelry you love, you still love, but you're wearing it all the time, and it's also cool. So that's the great thing about the nail design, as I call it, our Nailed It collection, because we did nail it. We nailed it on every aspect, quality, value, everything. But let's talk about this mid-size Wonder Ring, which is going to be 53 points in diamonds per ring, double row, all matched up in the size of the diamonds, and now we just got to really bring the value. And I'm not sure who requested this, but again, thanks to you. So everyone can shop it and grab it and make sure that you get the Wonder Ring that is such a great stackable or wear on its own, or again, there's a million ways to wear this one too. And maybe it's also the collectible that you already have, but you want to get in a different gold color or a different ring size, because maybe you're realizing, I could wear that as a pinky ring. I could wear that as a super chic thumb ring. I want to wear it everywhere I can and stack it and even wear my other ones at the same time. You can do that, and it's going to be better than even $9.99. This is the mid-size. Remember the original that's 103? This is really right at that half. So it's scaled down by half, but it's still the double row, still a lot of gold. It's interesting because gold is still really pricey in this ring, and yet we're making it more affordable than $9.99. So let me show you a couple looks here. I love trying the yellow gold on, because you can see how beautiful this is. Now, of course, the idea is to still get 2, and then you have the opportunity to stack, whether you're wearing them next to each other, whether you're wearing them as ring guards around another ring. In that case, you would probably put the first one on like this, so that your open V is going to be around whatever you want to have in your centerpiece here. And then I'm going to match my gold colors here for a bit, but look at the white gold with it. So you can just wear it like that if you want to. You can obviously put them any way you want. You can wear them. It's truly unlimited. This is limited by nothing. You wear them and enjoy them, and that's why you may want to get different ring sizes. You can go across the hand. Let me pop on the rose gold. Here's a thumb ring. I love that too. Look at that. So you've got options for wearable rings, whether it's the Nailed It collection or our mid-size Wonder ring. It's not going to be $888 or $799. It's actually $777, and the concept still is the same. Get a couple, wear them as ring guards, stack them. If you put them the same way, let me show you how they look together. Beautifully set. So again, forgive me, these are all weird sizes. They're all different sizes, so I'm not sure if I could get that one off very quickly, but let's take a look at this one. That's how it looks if you just choose to nest them together in the same direction. Keep in mind these are different sizes. I'm just trying to make it work here, but look at that. That's a cool way to do like a double chevron. Again, try one, but really the options abound when you get two. And there's obviously that perfect ring guard selection and idea when you do get a couple. So these are some of our kind of classic world famous ideas here. And there again, they are up close for you as well. So you can see them this way and just really marvel at that diamond quality that you're getting, whether you do want the white, the yellow, the rose, or get a couple of each, or mix them, match them, because at $777, it certainly makes it attainable. When it's also, look at that, solid all the way through, just like our nail ring was, that's solid. Forget about an under gallery. It's an under gallery, but it's not even cut out details. It's all just solid mirror finish, so it just really glides onto the hand, and it's so comfortable. Yes. Sure, the 480, you got it. I do. I have a 480 zircon today. Does she like an oval? Lavanya, we've got a larger zircon, and it's a markdown too. I do have a 480. It's going to be at number 112-6427. Let's show that. Here you go, Lavanya. And then we are just literally, we're a minute away from our top of the hour, which is our last of part one. Remember, we got two parts to Sundays now. We got morning and afternoon, evening, whatever you want to look at. It's 5 o'clock Pacific time is part two. So we are here with you twice on Saturdays and Sundays. So keep that in mind. I am back with you tonight, but we've still got an hour today, and we got Tanzanites coming up. But first, Lavanya's request, 6427, is the 18 karat gold. It is a big 480, and it's got this big platform of pave, and it's 124 in diamonds. And that's not it, though. It's going to give you more diamonds on the sides here, look at that, it's actually triple wrote. And you can see they put the bigger diamonds in the middle and then the smaller on the side there, and it leads up to this platform. Look at this great finishing in the 18 karat gold you have all the way around. Really well done. That is a saturated blue. We can always go larger than this too. We have some zircons that are even larger. I can get you a 6 or an 8 karat as well. But if you like this one, well, watch this markdown. This is going to be better than $79.99, that's for sure. Big moment here. And this one will be a lot better than $79. Actually, we're taking it less than $3,000. And here's our top of the hour. We're in the official last hour of our Sunday morning, although it's now afternoon. So it is $79.99, better than $3,000 though. Hi, oh my goodness, Ralph in Ohio is brand new with us. Thank you for shopping, Ralph. We appreciate you. Thank you, and welcome to our TVON family. Did he get a nail ring to start? I love that. What color did Ralph choose? White, gold, fabulous. Thank you so much. All right, well, Ralph, well done. And let's talk about this one at better than $29.99. Yes, we're going to make it even better. And let me try it on for you so you get an idea of the size here as well. This is a striking example of zircon. That's, wow, look at that. So see, it helps to see the size, doesn't it? You really get a size perspective. That's just some of the brightest, most intense blue. I'll make it $27.77. One caller only on that one, and we are nearing Tansy time here for our finale hour of our part one of Sunday. $27.77 only on this one. Keep calling on the mid-size Wonder rings. Keep calling on the nail ring. Just because we moved on does not mean it's gone. I love that we have options when it comes to diamonds. Ooh, I think Allison's got a new register as well. We've got another new register dialing in. I think they're getting a nail ring as well. What a beautiful way to start your TVON collection. And it's a really good gift too. Really good gifting. Yes, and that's what I love about the nail ring too, is you can even guess their ring size, but because it's wearable on all fingers of the hand, they're going to be able to wear it somewhere, right? So you can even just kind of guess, and if you get close, they're going to find a finger to wear it on. And it's always, you can always make little adjustments in sizing as well as if you need to. Obviously, you can send it back to us and we can do it for free, or you can do it somewhere else. And then, of course, the nail necklace is coming out for a request as well. 4094 is for Janina. You got it. All right, this is the nail necklace because, well, let's complete the collection. And this all started with the bangle, by the way. So the bangle, which is probably the most iconic of the collector nail pieces, that's where it all began. But then we made the ring, and then we made the necklace, and then we made the hoops, and now the necklace is by request. And let's take a look at this against the hand here. What we did was essentially take, it's almost like having a ring, but setting it as a pendant on the chain, which is not removable. This is not just a pendant, it's truly a necklace. It's attached to the chain as you see there. It's not gonna come off, and it's gonna have the lobster claw closure, but don't worry, we gave you 3 adjustable links, so whatever you need, you've got. There they are. So you can see the little O-rings, how they stand out. 16, 17, and 18 inches is standard. And then the 14 points in diamonds are going to be all the way around the nail head and at the nail point as well. And then, of course, that nail is solid. This is not hollowed out. It's solid, and I'll give you a length measurement here on the diameter. It is 1 inch, and you can see that here with the ruler. Then I'll pop it on the neckline to give you a better perspective, but there it is at the 1 inch diameter overall, and again, does not come off the chain. I want to make that clear. So this will be only, the chain will only be for this particular style, this pendant. And yet, I love that it's adjustable because there are days where you want to wear it a little higher perhaps. And let me center up my clasp for you. So there are days when you want to wear it maybe at 16. And then maybe that's about 16, because remember, you're dealing with a 1 inch drop. So there are times when maybe you don't typically wear a 16, but this has a longer length and drop to it, so you may want to wear it a little higher to show off. It kind of depends on that neckline of that day. And then you can go 17, and then you can go 18 as well. So you've got all of that versatility with really 3 inches to play with and 3 different lengths to play with, and then your really premium clasp. And of course, we did a nice heavier gauge chain. You can see that's not a little thin, like, you know, a lot of chains really, if you go with the thinner chains these days, they disappear. They just look like thread, and you really have to kind of catch it at a certain light to even see that it's there. This is a really nice, substantial, heavier gauge because we felt like the nail itself in this circular style needed that, because it's substantial in its own right. So we really wanted to have the chain be proportionally correct to it. Let's also show it. I know it's a little tougher to show up close, but I will. And again, to the hand here, and then we'll show it on the way. I just want to remove that blue zircon ring. I know someone's verifying on that one. But here we go, and here's your close-up. Boy, great diamond cutting to that chain. Here's what the nail looks like. I'll just kind of float it here in front so you can see, but then again, all solid all the way, and there's no front or back. So you can put it on however you want. And maybe that's going to be determined based on, do you want the open work off to the right or to the left? Because that's what you're deciding. But there's diamonds the whole way through. So you're never going to have a front or a back design. It's always going to show those diamonds no matter how you put it on. And we're going to make this only, well, how about this? 777 for the nail necklace. It's a full-on necklace. It's the perfect match to the ring, the bangle, and the hoops we had yesterday. They actually made an appearance here yesterday at $4.99 if you want to go ahead and grab the hoops as well. But what a great idea. And again, the chain is attached, and look at that gorgeous diamond cutting you have. Every time it moves, the chain itself has its own sparkle to it. So it doesn't feel like the diamonds are so lonely at the edges of your nail design there. So that's really, really impressive. And of course, you can do the white gold, the yellow gold, or the rose gold also. So it's a really special piece, and I just love, I mean, it is a Rolo link diamond cut chain, but it's flattened a bit so that it gives it a wider presence. So again, that proportion we were talking about, it's smooth to the touch, so don't worry about it catching on, you know, your hair, or don't worry about it catching on fabrics. Because again, we spend a lot on our clothing. We don't want our jewelry competing or you know, ever altering our clothing here, right? I don't like when jewelry ruins clothes, that's for sure. And this is a smooth chain. So again, but it almost looks like a box link because it is a little wider, and they flatten that Rolo so that you can do that diamond cutting and you can still give it that nice width. So 777, it's the whole piece. You're not just shopping the pendant. That would be fair just for the pendant, wouldn't it? But you're getting the whole chain as well, which again, premium closure. This is that easier to maneuver lobster claw we love. And then the 16, 17, and 18 inches in length as well. And then I think our big 480 zircon is still here. So you can grab that if you like for $27.77. And then we are about to show you the Tanzanites. Questions? Yes, so you can. Here's the opening. That's a great question. Let me undo the clasp. The question is, can we add a pendant or a charm? And the answer is yes. I don't know if you're talking about on the nail itself, but if you're talking about the chain, look at this. The opening is smaller, so that's the end of your chain. So if you want to add something to it, you can. Now, is it going to sit right next to it? Because that, obviously is a big circular design. That really depends on the charm or the pendant you add, but you can because you've got that open work there. So if you want to add something, it's not going to take a very large O-ring or bail, because you see the chain has that little, as long as you can manage it over those O-rings, which are only about 2 or 3 millimeters, you're good to go. So yes, you could add something to it. You don't need to, but you can't take the nail off. So that's a great question. Can you add a pendant? Can you add a charm? Yes. Now also what you could do, I think what I might also be considering, is that also just kind of brings up another idea. If they wanted to, Andy, if they've got the room, you could add a charm to the nail and use this and kind of create it as a lariat style or a Y necklace. You could always add something if you had an enhancer, or if you have a piece that has a bail big enough to go over this pointed part of the nail, you could wear another piece on top because it is flat facing. So you could have a pendant, let me see if I have anything handy here, that you could put on top. So you could have the nail be your vessel for holding another longer pendant or enhancer as well. So those are ideas of how you make it your own. You could definitely, and of course, gravity's going to keep that upright, so it would certainly stay. I would definitely, you could put something with a bail right on over and then have it sit here and extend down as well if you want to. And then it would still, because this faces front and face forward, you could have a beautiful, perfect way that it would allow a pendant to sit. So either way, you can add to the chain itself, add to it, or you can add something to the nail pendant, if you will, as well, because it's that open work. So definitely options. All right, let's move on because we've only got about 50 minutes remaining, and I do want to show you a couple of options when it comes to Tanzanite. I've got first, let's just start with the larger, which is, wow, there it is. That's the big emerald cut. I've been waiting to show this to you all day long. And then we will follow it with the round. So you've got options, but let me show you what's going to be coming your way here consecutively. We've got, how do you decide? Well, obviously the carat weights are a big deal here. It's a 257 on the round in the bridge. So if you want to go with the large diamond weight and a round, stick around. We'll have that next. If you'd like the largest stone possible today in new with the emerald cutting with the huge diamond weight, because yes, this will have more diamond weight, that would be the emerald cut you're looking at now, which is 112-7385. And again, we're in the last hour, so make sure you pick up anything you have requested, anything you want to request you can, anything you're thinking about from previously in the show. We have a few ideas still here, but the necklace right now and the nail ring and the nail necklace are extremely popular now. This is our 8 karat 25 in a museum reserve. Emerald cut stone, tons of diamond weight around it. That's 153 in diamond weight. So it is extremely elite. Very, very much so. Really important style here. And yes, wait till you see it on, because here's a stone that's also looking a lot larger than it weighs, and it's already big. It's already an 8 karat plus, but tends to look even larger than that. So we will, again, and I want to welcome everybody to the show because we've been really busy with requests in the last few minutes. And we're so glad you're requesting things and making them yours. And we've got our last call now on this show. We only have 50 short minutes left, actually 49. So this is where now, I know we've been waiting for the Tanzanites, the new lead, the day lead, the what's here and what's now in Museum Reserve as we get ready to say farewell to our blue wings. Once they are all sold out, they're done, and done means forever. It means no replacement, not a little wait time, not a year from now. It means done. Completely done. So now we're talking about the 825 Museum Reserve with all those gorgeous red flashes, and also a very important carat 53 diamond weight. This is really classic because it's the halo first, then the split shank, then that really large diamond between the split of the shank as well. And we're so proud of this one. Let me give you a great price tag. And then, yes, the round is going to be to follow. And that'll be everything I have besides the 20 karat plus pendant that I still have waiting in the wings. That will be everything that we have in Tanzanite today, unless you have a request from a previous airing. But here they are, just really outstanding. And no matter what, you're getting the red flashes that we adore. You're getting that really important quality, that Museum Reserve, a Blue Wing Block D that nobody else in the world has. And here is how you shop. Quite the value here. There's no question about that, because $12,999 is what I should be getting today. We're going to take it significantly lower than that for you. That's for sure. So it's time, definitely go time for the Tanzanite lovers out there who also, like myself, love an emerald cut because that's extremely important material. Let's take a look at it on the hand, because only do you see richer colors come through when you see that from a distance away. In a lighting like at home, when you're not in a TV studio, when you're in a regular routine outdoor light, indoor light, whatever it is, this stone will become, believe it or not, better and brighter and more saturated. And it's also going to be, speaking of better, I got a better value, because we got to keep blowing out jewelry here for our last 45 minutes. We've got today part 1. We see it tonight, but that's all brand new jewelry. That's all different. That's all completely a totally different collection. And this is the way you get a blue wing block. Look at that from a distance. What that's doing, the size it's giving you, the impressive, the importance, and I will truly blow it out. Because you can go out and buy, I know, how many of you asked me and you contacted me earlier this week and said, you know, I saw somebody on TV, one of those big places that doesn't do a lot of fine jewelry anymore. Hold on, there's a little thread on that one. Y'all saw 3 carats of little stones, little 1 carat block seam mined material that was light lavenders compared to this, and called the best in the world, and yet it was $2,000 to get a couple of small stones with not significant diamond weight, that's for sure. And a lot of you said, why would I shop that? You know, the truth is not everybody has access to TVON. Not everybody knows that Blue Wing Block D exists. You have to be a TVON family member to even be privy to this incredible material. I mean, that's what exclusive means. It is truly our own exclusive. It's nowhere else. This is a private collection that you get a hold of and nobody else does. And unless we have a TVON shopper who's out there reselling it, you're not going to find it anywhere else. We are truly the only place. We didn't even have rejects. There have been other parcels and collections I've had over the years here that were exclusive to us at first, but then there were some stones that we just didn't think were a high enough level of quality. So we released our rejects and they ended up elsewhere. Some of them ended up in retail stores, some of them ended up on another network. And they sold them for more. Oh my goodness. Well, here we go with a better value. So again, the blue wings are only here. There were no rejects because it was the best in the entire world. And obviously there's only one source, but you get what I'm saying. It's now a worldwide stone. Every jeweler has Tanzanite, but they're usually Block C, a lighter, a less saturated, a just more pedestrian material that is not, in this case, well, the best out there that's already extinct and done and gone, and it's soon to be extinct from our own inventory. So now is the time. There is no time like the present, because otherwise you are at risk of missing out entirely, and it's not $99.99 or even half of that. $4,999 when you're getting over 1.5 carats in VS diamonds. Still not your price. Huge value happening right now. Not going to be $49.99 after all. I'm giving you a better price tag. This is just for today or until it goes. And I think we all know that these Blue Wing Block Ds simply do not stick around. We know that. We understand that. Look at how many new shoppers and new registers. Allison, you had one as well, right? So we've had dozens and dozens. Do you want to share who it was? I would love to know and give them a warm welcome in, because we have had dozens and dozens of new shoppers and new registers and brand new TVON family members just today. So that means you could be seeing Blue Wing for the first time. And yet here we are at the tail end of it, and we're not going to do $49.99 or even $45. Russell was brand new shopping with us today. Where was Russell calling from? And did Russell also get the nail ring or the wonder ring or what? Wonderful. Did you say San Diego? Oh, one of my favorite places on the entire planet. Oh, I love that. Wonderful. Tell you what, let's not even do $49.99 or $45. Welcome to Russell. Picked up, it was a nail ring, right? Fantastic. Yes, nail ring. Wonder ring. Fabulous. One of our classics. Let's do better than 45. Let's make it even better than 44. Last call on our show. We've got about 44 minutes left in the show. So how perfect? 44, 44 with 44 left? Not even. Not even if we need, I love a good symbolic number, but if we can make this even better for you and save you lots of moolah, that's what we're here to do. That's what we're designed to do. And yet, who takes the best in the world and makes it affordable? TVON. Nobody else. TVON. 43, 42, 41, 4,099, not even for the 8 1/4 carat you're seeing here. And it's going to be even better. even lower. Let's truly blow it out. First caller takes it for $3,999. That's it on the huge Blue Wing Block D, the emerald cut. You cannot get more glamour or more red flash. And then the round is coming up. We do have the round. I know a lot of you are waiting on the round. And what usually happens is then we show them back to back, and then somebody's going to see the round and then say, you know what, I'm going to take the emerald cut, and they'll come back and get that. So let's just show you the round so you are familiar with your options. But remember, once it is gone, it is gone. And then we do have the round in the bridge. So we're actually going to give you a nice big diamond weight with this round as well. And do our very level best here to make sure this is affordable as well. 112-7884. It's coming in. Look at that. Did we just see now? I mean, it's just different, right? The emerald cuts are known for those great step facets that really reflect the light in one way. The round is going to give you an intense, really rich sparkle factor. The sparkle factor is off the charts on a round with the red flashes. Let me introduce you to 7884. And I think that this one will, anything that's smaller, and I don't mean small because it's a 257 size, but it's certainly going to be more affordable. It should be. Now, rounds get a premium, no matter what it is. It can be the most basic stone in the world, and if it's a round, it's going to be more money than an oval or really anything else. But here's the issue. This is our 257, which I can tell you we get requests for 2 and 3 and 4 carat Tanzanites every day, but we don't have them. We don't have too many. That's the problem. And this tends to be what everyone is considered kind of the happy place, because it's the really wearable everyday material if you are looking to do that. And why wouldn't you want to wear the best quality in the world as often as possible every day? Here's our 257, still with 1 full carat of diamonds. And look what that does. The red flashes, they're there. They become even more apparent when you see it in real life, because again, same thing happens. You're going to see a richer, brighter color and more saturation in person. I know it's tough to believe because you're thinking, how does it get any better than that already is? But it does. It doesn't need the crazy hot lights. Like the diamonds love the lights. The diamonds love it. The diamonds love the lights, so it sparkles and everything's brilliant and bright. This is the Tanzanite. When it's a neon stone like our mehenges or even the emeralds that we have that glow, or the opals, those are the stones that don't need a lot of light. And yet, look at how beautiful it is already. It gets more powerful and more impactful when you see it in person. It's really special. Take a look at this, and we're going to make it even better. Then, oh, this is the problem. We brought down the emerald cut to $39.99. Let's help you with this one, and should be $79.99. Yeah, that's start prices. Those are suggested prices. Those are TVON prices. And then you just turn on Lolo and say, let her do what she does. And let's go even lower to bring you the value on the 1 carat diamond weight bridge. Check that out. It's got diamonds running all the way through it. Look at that. You get to see the culet from the sides. I love seeing that. I like to appreciate as much of my stone as possible. So we like to look at it from the front and see what it does and how the round cutting shows off. But it's nice to be able to see other aspects of your stone as well, isn't it? And there it is. That's what we love to see. We have got, oh yeah, look at that. I'll do a much better price tag for you. Yellow gold, white gold, rose gold. Give me a call whenever we get a chance. We have 40 minutes left though in the show, so not a lot of time left, so let's keep it going. The party is here. The party is happening. And yeah, we're not doing 79. I was supposed to think about maybe, I just don't want to do an auction today. I'm going extra low on all these price tags. Honestly, I can go lower than an auction start price. I'll prove it. This could start at $3,500. I'll go lower than that. I'm not going to get $3,500. Let's make it easy for you. And if you want the emerald cut, that is still verifying. And we will bring out Tanzanite drop earrings as well. Let's make this easier than $35 to open in an auction where you're competing against everybody else. Now, we have no doubt. We all know one thing to be true. If we start that at 35, we can run a 60-second clock, get the open, and sell it. Maybe it sells at 35, maybe it sells at 36, maybe who knows, it gets up to $4,000, whatever that is. But because I'm blowing out discounting the 8 carat stones, it means we've got to go lower on the 2.5 carat. So you get the super premium cut, the round. You get all the red flashes. It looks like, imagine fireworks, red fireworks happening within the blues and the purples and these rich violet colors. Imagine that. That's what this round really gives you. But then you have the really special diamond mounting that also plays with the round. It's not just about the round cutting. Look what you end up seeing from the sides. That's the diamonds reflecting through. So you got the crazy cool faceting of the round. You see the diamonds running through it. It's not 35. It's not, and I'm just pricing it, guys, because I'm supposed to start an auction at 35. That means competition. That means time. Let's just blow it out. But it does reward that first caller. So here's what we would like you to do. Come on in if you're even thinking about it. The price tag is about to be a lot better. We're not going to do 35 or even $3,000. $2,999 would be amazing. But I can get you a more amazing price on this Sunday as we are about to wrap the whole thing up. So this is your time. This is your chance. Let me know if you would like to have this one in your collection. And a lot of people are doing just that, collecting the favorites, getting this fabulous Tanzanite, getting more than one. We have earrings coming up by request as well. So we'll do those. But you know what? This is not going to be 29. I'm still waiting for someone to say sold. And we can't leave it here. We know that. They're too scarce. They're too important. They're too rare. They're too special. They're too requested. They're too in demand. We can't leave it here. So I will take it lower than $29.99. Let's make it happen. And we got the value here for you, but you got to be early on those phone lines because it's not going to last. And it's also going to be better than 29 or 25. We just skipped over 500 bucks and handed it right back to you. Big value. Coupon, yeah, 500 bucks off, $24.99, not your price. We're going to do better. It's our big top of the hour. I know it came out a little late because we had a bunch of requests all at once. This is the chance to get your Tanzanite and wearable every day. Great style with still an extreme diamond weight at 1 carat, and we're going to make it more affordable for you than even 24. Come on in. I know we were supposed to auction it and starting at $1,000 greater than where we're at, and I'm not leaving it there. It's not going to stay at 24. We're not leaving it at 23. I'm not going to ask for 22 or 21. This is your moment. Come on in. It's the one to have. And the rounds are specialty. They are in every single stone you could ever shop for, ever collect, ever cut. If you're a lapidary, you got to be very careful what you cut to a round because sometimes nobody likes to waste precious, valuable rough. And they do every time you actually say, yes, I'm going to make a round. And that stone, anybody else think it looks bigger than a 257? To me, it does to me. Look at it on the hand here again from a distance away. Definitely gives you that larger look. Not 21, not 2,099. We have, oh, nobody on the lines yet? Okay. So it means we go lower. And we say sold as soon as it is. It'll be $1,999 for a very important mounting to go at the foundation of that stone. And that will be it. $19.99. First caller, and if you want the emerald cut. That, I believe, is still here. Speaking of emerald cuts, we have a match and an earring coming up as well, and a drop. Who are those for? Monica, we've got a great earring for you. Are she looking for this specific earring? Because it's so unique. Okay, so we had the drops, rather the studs earlier. We're going to bring out some drops in Tanzanites. Back up close we go. That is beautiful. Okay, so we're going to show Monica her earrings, and then we're going to show you, gosh, we can, I can't remember the last time I had 2 Tanzanites back to back. Stick around, but here they are, $19.99 or $39.99. Let me show you both side by side. You decide. Obviously, there's a different price point. Obviously, the different carat weights, different gold weights and diamond weights as well. But there are your 2 options and rings today as we're about to get to an earring request. And last call on our Sunday show, part 1, back with you in a couple hours. All right, next up, let's move on to the earrings. $19.99, $39.99. This is the left side, $19.99. The right side, $39.99. You take your choice. Obviously, you're interesting. The price is double. The stone is more than double. If we just doubled up on this stone to be 5 carats, you're actually getting 8 carats and a quarter here and a bigger diamond weight. So that is a really big value over there on that right side. So yes, a little bit more, but value isn't what you're spending. You can't say, oh, I got a cheap price, so it's a value. Or, oh, I paid a lot more money, so it's not a value. It doesn't work that way. That's not really what value is. Value is not about how much you're spending. It's about how much you're getting for what you're spending. And that's what we're seeing here is really strong value. All right, the earrings are on the way. 2 great Tanzanite options for our Tanzy lovers, our blue wing block T variety, the round, the emerald cut, you choose. Okay, we're going to move along and show the earrings. These are the earrings. They are one of the most unique earrings we've ever created, and they really don't like to sit up here on this wheel, so my apologies. I will do my best. There's one. Here's the other. They're going to be a really cool ribbon-like style. They're going to sit vertically on the ear. They are in a drop style, so think vertical, think ribbon, think this great design with the emerald cuts. We had the emerald cuts earlier in studs. They're sold, and that happened. So, okay, try again. This is really like finesse. It's like playing a game of Operation and Jenga at the same time with one hand and blindfolded. So here we go. That is got a water spot on that one, so I'll have to polish that one up. Here they are, kind of a ribbon design. I think you want to see them on anyways. We'll do that. Let me just make sure they're polished up here first. And there's $4.90. Interesting, we saw a similar carat weight earlier in our stud emerald cuts as well. And there's the one. So see how now it's all polished up. So that one's all good to go except for the way it won't sit. So let's show it from a distance away because there's a post that's going to be lower than the top of the earring. I'll get the other one for you so you can see them side by side. There's still a left and a right design that they have as well. So whether you wear them like this or like this. See the difference? Either way, they're going to be mirror images of each other. So you've got that look, this or this. Item number is going to be item number 5466, and they're emerald cuts. They're going to sit at the center of this scrolling ribbon that's half mirror finished at the top, and then you've got the diamonds at the base. So you see where the post is in relation to the earring design. It's going to be 19 points in the diamonds, and there's only, okay, one pair, so let's make this easy. And I had this similar size in emerald cuts earlier. Granted, they had a little more diamond weight, but this is going to be a lot less money, and it's a drop, not a stud. So maybe that's what you're needing. Post and butterfly backs, and they will be $24.99 to the very first caller. And let me show you the length on one as well so you can see how long they will be. There's 1 3/8 inches. We like to verify that. Also just show you the visual of what that looks like. Yes, that is correct. And then I'm going to set one down and try the other one on for you as well so you can see how they look when they're on, because that's really important, right? You probably don't have an earring already in your collection that looks exactly like this. So I'll give you a quick look at what one looks like on. And what I love too is that post being lower than the actual design is going to give you a lot of piercing coverage. And so what you're going to have is almost like an ear crawler effect, the way that the gold is going to go extend up a little bit above where your piercing is. So let me show you how that looks, because otherwise it's really hard to gauge, right? Take a look at this on so you can see this is very ribbon-like, and you can see there I've got the just my own backing, so it's not the right backing, but that's, again, remember, you can actually have that flare out or in towards the face here. I went with out, and then you've got this great design that has that emerald cut right there that's going to be right there at the base, kind of underneath the lobe, and then the rest extends out from the jawline there. So $24.99, great drop earring. Nice way to also match. I mean, here we had the emerald cut earlier, which was nice too. So you had the emerald cut option in the ring, and now you've got an earring. They could go together. If you already have an emerald cut, great. We don't have too many emerald cut earrings that are going to go along with that. So that's what they look like on. Back to the wheel we'll go so you can see the close-up on those stones. And it's $2,499 for the pair, and just one pair. And we have very few drop earrings that are ever a price tag like that. Usually the drop earrings at this point are going to be $17,000 and up. So really important earring drop there for you, and $24.99 gets them to you. So thank you for that request. Appreciate that. We'll keep on rocking. I do like the fact we've got the emerald cut ring still here to go with it as well. But again, I'm hoping we're just at the point where everybody's got their Tanzanites, because I'm sad to say that I'll be standing up here in probably the not so distant future telling you they're all sold out and gone. And that's going to be a sad day. And that's when I think everybody's going to say, but I didn't get one yet. So I hope that you have a chance to get one of these fabulous values before they're gone completely from our collection. And that will mean that you're going to get something that really is that highly valued stone, the best in the world that we've ever known from this one mine and one source. And we're thrilled. All right, let's go ahead and show you the really important Mandarin garnet. We are our last call on the show. Good thing, because I'm out of jewelry. I've shown you everything that was slotted for today. So if there are any requests, there's the emerald that is still hanging out. Let's give you a great opportunity on this one. We haven't even presented in full. I've just tried it on a couple of times. Not exactly inexpensive, because it is the largest emerald here, and it's Colombian, and it's 810, it's 7923. So all three of our Tanzanite pieces, back to back to back, are all here. You can get any one of them you want. You can get the 8 carat plus in the emerald cut. You can get the earring emerald cut drops, or you can get the round in the bridge. And that was only $19.99. Someone explain that to me, how that is still here for under $2,000. Wow. All right, so let's make this easy for you. It's our big 810. It's going to be a carat 61 in the diamond weight. I know it's not for everybody. This is the rare as it gets. It's more than double the size that usually is considered the maximum size you get in a Muso emerald. So again, Colombian, best quality out there. It's the best source in the world. This is our 810 monster stone with a carat 61 in diamonds around it. We kept the mounting traditional. We gave it the bright, well, Mother Nature provided all the brightness here. The brightness is there thanks to Mama Nature, who said certain stones are most every emerald is so cloudy and dark it's completely opaque. And opaque means you can't see through it. So like the wall behind me, opaque. The window, transparent. So there's something in between that's called translucent. If you get a really good emerald, the best you're usually going to get is translucent, where you see a little something of glow somewhere in the stone. This is really the entirety of the stone is just lit. That means you're getting that ultimate high clarity. And it's going to be our 810 with a carat 61 in diamonds, and we'll blow it out right now. It's supposed to be $85,999. FYI, the 4 carats are $32,000 a carat, and that's a per carat price tag. I'm going to use that for a minute, even though I'm way undervaluing it. I want to take $32,000 and times it by 810, and that's over $250,000. True story, $259,200. If we took the 4 carat price per carat and applied it to the 810, you'd be spending $260,000 for the stone, not for the gold and the diamonds and the mounting around it, for just the stone. Just the stone. Now we've got $86,000. You get the stone and the diamonds, but you're probably thinking, yeah, Lolo, it doesn't impress me. You can beat retail. Congratulations. I don't want you to beat retail. I know you guys beat retail. I need you to beat the corner store. I need you to beat the pawn shop, the wholesale dealers. I need you to beat the mine owner. I will do that. And it's not just the stone sitting there in a box. It's the whole finished piece with a carat 61 in diamonds, and I will do that. We will make an 8 carat plus Colombian emerald, the best color, the best clarity. The glow is all the way through. That's so tough to do. I have 50 pointers that don't have this kind of glow. And that's considered large in the world of emerald. Emerald is a chromium-rich stone. Anything that's colored by chromium as the element, as the coloring agent by Mother Nature, usually is a teeny tiny size. And so to get an 8 carat is where the headline is. That's what's so stunning about this, is we have an 810 emerald today. And I will blow it out right now. We have very little time left. We have 25 minutes until we wrap up this part 1 of our Sunday. And so here's what I have to do. And we have entirely different jewelry coming up later. So I know that always makes it sound like, well, there's no urgency, there's no problem. I don't need to shop today. I don't need to shop 25 minutes. I can shop tonight. The problem is it's a completely different inventory, and yet most everything is gone from today's show. So we are not the kind of show that you can go to an online app later or an online site later and go buy it at this price later on down the road, whether it's an hour from now or 8 days from now. You can't do it. They're gone. They're one-of-a-kinds offered through the airwaves of TV alone, live. So here's what I'm going to do to make sure this one goes. It's under $20,000. It's $19,999 for an 8 carat 10 Muso Mine Colombian emerald. And that is the value right there. And our Sunday's about to conclude. I've got a really cool double conch pearl. I've got a turquoise I want to show you. And then we're going to need some requests because we've got, again, last call on our show. It's last chance to pick up anything you've seen earlier if it is still available. Did anybody take any Tanzanites, by the way? Emerald cut, round earrings, they're all here? Round? Let's move. We've got the turquoise coming up. Just had to show that because somebody's saying, why can't she show that 810? I want that. Well, it's an $86,000 TVON ring. Pales in comparison to the retail. The retail would be $260,000 on a really good day if I was pretending it was half the size it was. I can't give you an actual retail on an 8 carat because I don't know of a retailer that has an 8 carat Muso Colombian stone. It's one thing if you're looking at African material, Zambian material, anything else in the emerald world. Emeralds come from all over the globe. But the best source in the world that's going to have the best color is Colombia, and that's it. All right, let's move on to our turquoise. I'm going to show it next. Let's move on. We got the turquoise on the way. It's going to be the round, and this is just a gorgeous stone. And it was really important I bring this out because it was just yesterday we showed you a round turquoise in a necklace, and now we've got the round turquoise in a ring to match. It's 112.7989, 330 on the turquoise out of the Sleeping Beauty mine, and 10 points in diamonds. wrapping up towards the sides, meeting in the middle. Great round stone. And this one, how about yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold as well for that 3 carat 30 Sleeping Beauty material with the compass points as the prongs. We put them in a different place so that they're not even in that traditional setting. It's normally the corners. Now we did the north, the east, the south, the west, meeting up with a band that's like a ribbon that goes through it. Even though it's in a nice heavy solid 14 karat gold mounting, lots of gold weight here. Here's what it looks like. And by the way, this would be cool with the Wonder Ring that we had earlier as well. The mid-size double row Wonder Ring is what we brought out earlier. Look at how pretty that would be. So that would be a great standalone piece. Of course, round is still rare. Even when it's cabochon, it's still wasteful. I get that question a lot, where you still have the round stone here, but you could still actually, again, it's still more wasteful than if you did like a cabochon oval. So let's make it really easy. $29.99 should be priced. We got the big Sleeping Beauty. The color is just so on point. It's exactly what we want to see. Great, rich, saturated color. Forget Robin's Egg Blue. It's a little bit brighter. It's got a little more pop to it. It's not sapphire blue, not navy, definitely not sky blue. It's bright. Look at that. That's what you call couture level turquoise. So many people say to me, well, I love turquoise no matter what. I do. It's my favorite stone with Paraíba. I choose 2 as my favorites. They're even. I love the versatility. I love that it goes with everything. And I love that it's bright. It's happy. It's a happy stone. And yet it's so versatile when you put on your outfit in the morning. And I get it. A lot of people wear the same thing every day. There's some people who really like to vary their colors in their wardrobe and wear a little bit of everything. One day it's neutrals. Next day it's, brights. Next day it's pastels. What doesn't this work with? Because I think some of us consider what we're wearing to determine what jewelry we're wearing that day. Obviously, some people wear the same thing every day. That's okay too. But if you really do like to coordinate, well, this is the one that you know. I have a turquoise that I bought. It was one of the first fine jewelry pieces. I went out to a designer and I bought a big turquoise piece because I loved it so much. And I still wear that thing today, whereas most of the jewelry I bought 20 years ago, I'm not wearing. That turquoise is just, it's one of those that you can never go wrong with a good turquoise. You never can. It's always going to work. It always looks lovely. And you're getting the best variety out there, which is the Sleeping Beauty. And it's better than $29.99. It's only $9.99. We've got finale time here, 20 minutes left to give you whatever it is that you can imagine, think of. We could recap some things if you'd like to. We're waiting to find out if there's anything you'd like to see recapped. Maybe the big diamond ring with the flowers, and the zircon is here, and we had the blue sapphire necklace, which was in platinum, that was under $800. We had the Padparadscha by request, that's here. The Diaspore, that was the round, beautiful piece. So a few pieces left from our Sunday selection, and the turquoise is only $9.99 and looks great, doesn't it? Just to remind you about this diamond ring, it's got yellow and pink diamonds only. And 4 carats plus. If you missed it, I got excited. So sometimes I put up the really good stuff early just because I like showing you new, different, bold, exciting, things like that. Well, here it is. That's the one we had earlier that I know you probably missed, and yet that turquoise sounds like that's gone. Thank you. This is a really good ring. Yellow and pink diamonds together. The bright yellows are in the middle. That's going to be 20 points each on those pear shapes and those bright intense yellows. It's item number 7820, and it was earlier today, and it's 18 karat rose gold. It does stay in the rose gold, which is a beautiful foundation for the pink diamonds. And then you get the yellow and the lighter yellows. It's 2 different tones of yellow. The pave and the petals is done in a lighter yellow, more traditional. The big centerpiece is almost like a floral in a floral. You've got those bright yellows there. This is one for the couture lovers. Anybody who loves great designer jewelry, you're going to love this ring. But it's all 402 of natural color, unusual diamonds, and very unique. All of it, everything about it is just one of a kind, spectacular. And it's big. It's big. I'm going to show it to you here from the back. It stays in the rose gold, but we'll size it for you. No problem to size it. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And the piece is $59.99. And by the way, all those big bright yellows in the middle are 20 points each. So very high-end yellows throughout the center of the ring. And again, what a beautiful look, and a lot of 18 karat rose gold. Love that we even upgraded the gold purity for you as well. Very nice. All right, then our final call on the show, 19 minutes left, and that's it on the floral, $59.99. And thank you on the turquoise. Maybe we just show that bright Mandarin garnet. We have the Mandarin. I got to change the price, though. The price tag is the problem. I'm not thrilled with it, so I'll change it. It's what you have the power to do when you have a microphone on. And you have your own thoughts and you can just do whatever you need to move some jewelry. That's what I love. So take a look at this. This is, I previewed it earlier. It's more money than you should ever pay for a Mandarin garnet. The problem is it's that premier private collection, which we've never had before. I've had private collection Mandarins. I've never had the premier private collection. There's one, only one that's from the premier private collection. I previewed it earlier, so a lot of you are probably wondering, when's that Mandarin coming up? I was so disappointed with the price tag, and I got to tell you, I'm going to give it away for the end of the show. I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it. I want this to go and get a home. I do. I really feel like with the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds and the bright, happy colors that it is, this feels like, well, it's what important jewelry is all about. Mandarins, of course, there's a lot of garnets out there. The Mandarins are one of the rarest. They were only discovered in 1991. So how about that? Very young gem. Already mined out, though, a few short years later. Take a look at this. It's going to be a big Mandarin. It's item number 1127971. I was going to just go ahead and wait. I'm not waiting. Chances are there is somebody who saw me flash this earlier who says, I wonder if she's ever going to bring that Mandarin out. And it looked pretty good. Yeah, pretty good is definitely an understatement. It is our only premier private collection. It's on par with museum level stones. It is a 2 carat exactly. We added yellow diamonds, we added white diamonds. How about a 39-point yellow diamond weight and then another 86 points in the white diamonds to go around it? What a beauty that is. And yet we only have just this one. So let's get ready to say a farewell to this Mandarin garnet. If you have any questions on anything you've seen, we've been here for almost 3 hours. We have so much jewelry. I got 3 sold boxes full, but we got a couple last pieces that have got to go before the end of the day. And this is the one you haven't seen yet. Until right now, where it's got a, I kid you not, it's $99.99. Now, if there's anybody who wants to pay $99.99, I'm not going to let you. If you know Mandarin garnets and you see the difference and why this one is so loud and proud, why this one's different than the other ones I bring. If you're recognizing that and you are somebody who truly, truly appreciates quality that goes to the best level, this is the only Mandarin you need. You don't need more than one. You need one really fine Mandarin. There's a crisp quality about it. There's a brightness about it. It's definitely that neon, just really, truly outrageous orange. And then the bright yellows are amazing with it. And that will be one color. I will promise you this, it's going to go. We have 17 minutes. If I have to spend every second of these 17 minutes left on this ring, I will, because I know the value at $99.99 is there, because we're just not used to seeing Mandarins at that price. This is obviously our first ever and only ever premier private collection, so it should be more. It should be a little higher. We're not doing that because I really know, I think there's got to be somebody out there who loves it. I really believe that in my heart of hearts. If you know great Mandarin, you want that stone. If you know that it's really meaningful to have an additional 39 points in bright, intense yellows, well, that's there too. And that's a huge upgrade to just having white diamonds, which is usually what we see. Now you're getting those too. The white diamonds are there in full force. You've got 86 points of those. So now we just need to find the shopper, the collector, the Mandarin aficionado who says, I love that material. I love seeing the bright on the bright. I love seeing something that is unique to me and nobody else is going to have it. That's what this is. And we're going to blow it out right now. Because I know you guys, and I know value, and you do too. And nobody is going to spend, we have spoiled you like crazy. And that's what we are known to do. We have spoiled you with values, so you all are thinking, nah, I'm not going to spend $99.99. Just know that you should today spend $99.99 on that ring, and I will make it better for one caller. And I'm not talking about just taking $1,000 off. Because I know today, and I've been, doing these shows here for a while. It's been 8.5 years at this network. So it's like we just keep bringing better and better and better because we're kind of out of everything else. So the pieces that they said they would never part with, we have to, otherwise we have nothing to show you. At this point, gems are getting more and more scarce by the day. That's what happens with the natural gem world. We have representatives overseas right now across on the other side of the planet, and they're at a wholesale trade show, and they've got nothing to bring back. At least they got to visit with some friends and family, right? They got nothing to bring back, nothing. Because the stuff is too darn expensive. And it's a really, I don't know if you ever run a business before, whatever you sell, widgets or homes or anything else, but when you take the same material and you have to up the price by 40, 50, 60%, it makes it really tough. It does. So if we buy wholesale material and it's more money than what we sell it for to you on these shows live, It's not a great business sense. It's just not, even if you understand that's the way the world works, it's not going to be a real conducive to business. So what I want to do is we're taking really important stones out of private collections that should never be offered to the public, let alone on TV. And yet this is where, again, you experience the very, very best, and it's going to be a better price. And you know what? I'll deal with the consequences later, but you know what? Doing 6 shows in 4 days every week is giving me some extra liberties, gives me some leeway, because this is what we're doing. It's move the jewelry no matter what. So nobody can say a word about this price tag I'm about to give you. If it helps you, it makes me happy. So if we can get this out the door to somebody who loves it, that's all I care about right now. And we're going to make it better than even 99, 89, 79, 69, 59, 49. Now it's like a regular old 1 carat price tag, yet we've added the really luxury yellows. We've added the incredible white diamonds, and it's not going to be $49.99 either. It's not even $3,999. This is the one and only. Best quality we have. Stays as is, by the way, in the gold color. So what I need to know from you is, what is your ring size? What is the ring size you want me to make it for you for free? I'll do that. We'll ship it for you for free. You still get a money back guarantee. You think a $10,000 ring shouldn't go this low? You're right. You know it. You're right. You are 100% right on accurate. We're going to make this better than 39 because I know we need the value. And until you take the most rare, precious material in the world and price it at next to nothing, you can't even put a retail price tag on it. Have you ever seen a Mandarin in retail? I'm in retail stores all the time because it's part of my job. Everyone thinks, oh, your job is to go on TV and talk. No. It's all encompassing. I work 24/7 customer service at TVON because I'm available and accessible to our viewers, all millions of you, 24/7. I work retail because I have to be in the retail to tell you what's going on in retail. You have to know what every network is doing, what every wholesaler is doing, what every retailer is doing. You have to know what the gem world is doing. You have to talk to GIA every day because it's a fluid marketplace. It's changing minute by minute. So this is much more, and keeping an idea on what's happening in retail. There are all kinds of great retailers that have exotics. Nobody's selling Mandarin garnet. Who has it? Who even brings it, provides it, offers it? This is going to go lower. And you know what? Sometimes, end of the show, like I said, if we got to spend the next 11 and a half minutes, I'll do it. Because there has to be, we have to witness and recognize the value. And that's what this is at 39. But if nobody's on the lines yet, and I don't hear anybody, we got to do better. And we will take you to an all-time best, even if it was a 1 carat. Even if it had no diamonds around it. If it wasn't the premier private collection, if it was just private collection or just regular Mandarin, nowhere else could you get this price tag. It's not going to be $39.99 either. We're going even lower. This is the moment to get on the phone lines. How about 38, 88? You know what? Skip it. Here's what I'll do. I can't go any lower. I can't technically. I truly can't. We have 10 minutes left in this show. I'm going to go ahead and do an auction. I haven't done one all day. Haven't even attempted an auction. We have, it's been pretty scary to even try auctions lately. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to do it right now, and we'll probably spend the rest of the show on it. So if there's any requests, we can pop them in, but this is the moment. I can't go any lower than $38.88 on TV, and I don't like off-air prices, and I'll tell you why. Because what's the point? Y'all should know. If people are proud of their price tags, tell the world. I am not going to shy away. I really want you to have this, but if I don't have anybody saying yes at $38.88, it just means we got to do better. I can't go any lower because when I get crazy below cost, the computers don't take it. We have to take hand orders. It gets weird. So let's do an auction, and I'm not going to start at $3,800. I'm going to start at $35. We've got literally 10 minutes left in this show, and I've waited. Talk about saving the best for last. It's only the best Mandarin garnet we have ever provided you. As far as the quality of that stone, have there been bigger? Yes. Have there been smaller? Of course, but they don't give you the pop of color and the clarity that this stone has. And to warrant all those yellow diamonds and those white diamonds to boot, and we're going to make it better than 35 because I'm still awaiting an open. And by goodness, what a tough crowd on this Sunday. Well, hey, this is to your benefit. I don't know if everybody has banded together and said, if we don't bid, even though we see the price and we're really itching because we know it's good, if we don't bid, maybe she'll go even lower. I will. And by the way, it's going to be a $2,000 increment. No, it's not. We're going to do a $10 increment because I really want to get a lot of people in, and we don't have this open yet at 35. How about 34? How about 33? How about 32? How about $3,100? I am giving it away, and it's going to be $3,000 to open. Let's go. Let's go. $3,000 to start. I am at your mercy. And I'm bringing you the best of the best of the best. I could just show you a cheap old piece of jewelry. I could show you a regular old piece. I could show you something you've seen 10 times before. But we are going with the major, the best, the brightest, and something you have never seen, ever witnessed. If you've watched every minute of every show we've ever done, you've never seen this ring. And we are looking for an open of $3,000. We are at less than a third of what should be paid today to get this ring home. $3,000. I'm going to give it 60 seconds. If you don't love it, we can move right along. You never know. I have no way of knowing who's with us at any given moment. I just go based on what I hear on those phone lines. And if we don't have it open yet, there may not be any hope for it, because that value is extreme. $3,000 to start. What I'm going to do is give it 60 seconds to get this one started. Hope we've got an open. I really think it's worth bidding when you've got that kind of savings. And it's not just basic. I know our Mandarins, we don't bring them to you if they're not good. If they're not clean, we don't bring them. If they're not bright, we don't bring them. If they're really included, as most are, you are not used to seeing them because we just reject them from the start. We won't put them into jewelry, certainly won't bring them on the air. But when we have a stone that is this highest level possible, this is the absolute top tier of everything we have in Mandarin, and we are looking for $3,000 to get it started. And so far, don't have it. And it's only a $10 increment, which does not matter unless we get the open. So let's take a look at it here one more time. $3,000 to get it going. And it looks like we have a request for the end of the day. So we will show that next. And we will forget about the Mandarin garnet and forget we ever saw it, because I'm never going to be able to sell Mandarin again if I can't get that stone started at $3,000. We got a good ruby, though, a $299 ruby to show. Who's this for? And Janice, it's marked down too. It's marked down just now, just today. So no open on this one. A-okay. We have 1116091 coming up next. This ruby, it's a, whoa, 2 carat 99. Oh, just shy of 3 carats. Can you imagine? Look at that. Yellow and white diamonds. We're going to show it next. This Mandarin, let's just forget about that. Let's forget that ever happened. Let's not even talk about it. Let's not even show it. Let's get to the ruby. Saved by the ruby. Here is the 2 carat 99. Now, it's going to need a polish better than what I can do. 1116091. This stone is 2 carats 99 and clean. Then you have the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds, again with this dual setting here. The double halo of the yellow and the white, that's 18 karat solid gold. It's got a 299 pear-shaped Burma, 63 points in the white diamonds, but 97? Whoa, the yellow diamonds are far exceeding the white diamonds. That's nice. And it's huge, and I think it's our largest ruby at this current moment. I don't think there's a 3 carat or beyond. So here's where you get it, plus the finishing on the inside. Look at that. And I'm going to tilt it up so you can see the clarity of that stone through the inside and see what that's all about. Look at that. Is something, isn't it? And if it's a 2 carat 99, we'll check it out on the hand here, see how big this looks. $22,999 is where it started. And yet we have got a brand new price tag, and I will, I'm going to show, there's a whole bunch of drops in prices. Look at that. There's a lot of graffiti on that bag. That's all those different colors and markers and slash marks all represent a discount. I will do this. Lowest price ever, and I see 14,000. I see 18,000. I know these are not in order because they're all over the place. I see, whoa, $99.99. Let me just take it lower. Let's just let this disappear. Our large ruby, 18 karat solid yellow gold. That's one way to wear it. Here's the other way to wear it. Very clean. Burma, yes, it is. Top quality there. And we will make this $5,888. Lowest price that's ever been offered for. And that one is $58.88. What a value. Again, I have to go quick on it because we only have about 4 minutes left. And that's it. And then, by the way, we may return to the Mandarin garnet just so you can get another look at it, because I know we have some people talking about it and actually verifying right now. So $58.88 on our Burma 2 carat 99. Well. That's an awfully important stone there, 5888. So take a look at that. Yellow diamonds first, all matched, and then the white diamonds beyond that. Just seeing 2 different combinations of yellow and white diamonds together around these very important stones. So that's a great way to go. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun. Got a lot of great jewelry out the door, that's for sure. A couple pieces left. If you have any questions, we're here for a couple minutes. Now, speaking of here, we're back here tonight. It's in 4 hours at 5 o'clock Pacific time. So if you're around and you got nothing better to do, come join us. It's a Sunday night. We'll take care of those Sunday scaries. I've heard about those, right? I have Thursday scaries. That's when I start to get a little ooh. But yeah, that's when the heebie-jeebies set in. But if you have Sunday scaries, we'll make it all better. Come join us for a little jewelry shopping party and Tony's B-Day Part 2. And we'll be with you at 5 o'clock Pacific, 7 Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. Okay, we have 3 hours tonight as well. Yes, we do it again. Brand new jewelry though. So that's 5888. And then let me show you the last look at the Mandarin because we have so many people talking about it. Tell you what, we don't have time for the auction at this point. $3,000 to open we did not get, but we are verifying. So here's what I'll do. If you would like this Mandarin, the 2 carat Premier Private Collection, if you would like to have that, here's the deal. Grand finale of the day. Let's make it just $29.99. Send it on out. That's the ring. That's the piece to own. And you would never need to even consider another Mandarin because you got the top, best quality out there. So that'll be down to $29.99. The ruby, of course, under $5,900. The fantastic Mandarin. I still can't get over that quality. That Mandarin's now $29.99 just to make sure we put a bow on this one and get you a great value out the door. And of course, back tonight, a lot of new jewelry to show you. So join us if you can. We'd love to have you with us. It's no fun to do these shows without you guys. Your company means the world to us. So just hang out with us if you can. We'll really present a lot of great jewelry tonight as we like to do on Sunday nights. And we'll have a lot of fun. So 5 o'clock Pacific time, 7 Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. We look forward to seeing you then. And we have 2 final minutes left in this show. So if there's anything we can help you with, how about a $29.99 gorgeous Mandarin garnet? I'm loving that one. That one is fabulous for that price. And then the ruby is here at $58.88, and a couple other things like the flower ring. A couple of our big Tanzanites are here as well. The Tanzanite drop earrings, the emerald, the 810 emerald is here as well. So again, really glad that we had this great selection. It's been quite the show. Lots of great jewelry. If there's any questions you have on anything at all, we'll help you out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for shopping. Special welcome to all of our brand new registers. We had a lot of those today. So thank you, and glad you're now part of the TVON family. And come on back with us. There's only 2 days a week where we got 2 shows a day, and it's Saturday and Sunday. So happy to say that we get to see you guys right back here in 4 hours from now. So set those timers and be right back with us tonight. We're going to have an incredible Sunday night show to really kind of wrap up the week. And then, of course, tomorrow night as well, it's St. Patrick's Day. We are here. So St. Patrick's Day, Monday night, 5 o'clock to 8 as well, Pacific time. We're going to have a big St. Patrick's Day celebration as well. You can expect to see some green, but saving you a lot of green as well. So that's going to be all happening, and we'll just probably pre-party tonight. So get y'all ready for that. So a final 1 minute left. Thank you. The Mandarin's $29.99. If you have any questions, like I said, we have seen so much jewelry today. My goodness. Is there time for a nap? No, probably not. All right, so here's what I'll do. I'm gonna be geared up, guys. Maybe, well, yesterday I just my diet yesterday was 2 coffees, and it worked quite well. So I'll try that again today. 1 down, 1 to go. I'll see you guys at 5 o'clock tonight. I can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. Come celebrate with us. Again, Tony, happy birthday to you. We'll keep celebrating and we will keep shopping. Right? Big 5 o'clock show. Can't wait to see you then. Again, any questions you have, we are here to help you out. So thank you so much, and again, really appreciate you being with us. And again, that's the Mandarin to get at $29.99. Can't say enough good things about that stone with those bright yellow diamonds. And again, really important buy there at $29.99. Thanks again. I'm Lauren Blair from all of us at TVON. We wish you a great rest of your Sunday. Hope to see you right back here 4 hours from now, 5 o'clock. We'll see you then.